We are going live. All right, wait for that green light to come on here. I think we are on. Hey guys, how you going today? I'm BKR Sport. BKR Sport, not BKR Sport. We have got the Adelaide United versus Melbourne Victory game. Now, this is an interesting game, but it still won't be as interesting as the last one we just witnessed between Western United and Perth Glory. That was an absolutely outrageous game. That was an absolutely outrageous game between those two teams. The final score finishing up there at legitimately like 5-4 or something like that. Crazy stuff. So, yeah, Braithwaite, you're 100% spot on. Still trying to recover from that last game. Exactly right. I had to kick that. Cold bath, cold shower. No, I'm joking. But, it was a wild one. And now we get to see these two teams. Then I have absolutely no idea really how it's going to go, because obviously Victory, although they looked shithouse in that first game of the season, and although they didn't get off to the greatest of starts, it's still the A-League, man. Anything can happen. If anyone tells me that anything can't happen, well, go and have a look at the last game that we just witnessed, and then tell me that again. But I do have Adelaide winning this game either 3-1 or 3-0. I don't know if Victory's attack is going to be able to break down Adelaide's defence. I know that Adelaide are coming off a loss to Perth Glory where they conceded 5. But in the same sense, if you just looked at Western United, they still conceded 4 too. So that shows you how good Perth's attack is, not necessarily how bad their defence is on the other teams, because it just seems like Perth know how to score right now. They know how to score. They know how to put it in the back of the net, and it's just as simple as that. So I don't know if that's a good game to get a read on, but I think this is going to be a good game here for Adelaide. I think Tommy Urich might be able to show out in this one. I don't know if they're going to be able to handle his not pace at the back, but his length and his height and his strength up front. I think he'll be able to do something here. But obviously that depends on how Adelaide play in this, the oldest rivalry, they like to call it. Original rivalry or whatever it is. Brandon Castley says, hey BKR, Vic to win, don't think so, but hello champion. I'm a White Wog says, I got Adelaide 3-1 or 3-2. 3-2, I don't know about, but then again, I'm not going to deny any scoreline right now. I won't deny any scoreline from anyone. Braithwaite says, no idea who I want to win, just a good game, I guess. Yeah, exactly right. I just want a good game here. Good game. Benji Wilson says, hello, I think 3-2 United. BFG podcast, does anybody know the current capacity allowance in Adelaide? I would assume it's like a good 50%. I would assume it's a good size. I think that, I don't think South Australia has really too many problems right now, so I'd assume it's like a Queenslander with then again, they're still connected to Victoria and stuff, but I don't know, probably 50%. I would have no idea though. I'm back in Australia on Wednesday, so I would have no idea for the time being what the capacity is. But I wouldn't assume that Adelaide would have too much of a problem, to be completely honest with you. So we're just waiting here for the game to start. It's probably about 2-3 minutes away from getting cracking on. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here. But yes, I'm going to take one score. I'm going to take the score, and I'm going to take it as I'm going to go 3-0 Adelaide. I'm going to go 3-0 Adelaide. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong in the chat. I don't think so though. Anderson Lowe says, sup, hello champion, how you doing? I think that, the game has started by the way, but my football is a little bit late as per usual. Obviously my football always takes, plenty of time. Benji Wilson says, my prediction was right in Perth stream. Well, it was right when there was like 10 minutes to go. You got the prediction right when there was like 10 minutes to go. But good prediction nonetheless. Xavier Brown says, thoughts on Ryan to Arsenal? I think it's fine, but he's not the starting keeper there. Leno is the starting keeper. The game has apparently started, by the way, guys. The game has apparently started, but my football on YouTube has not started the game yet. It's not started the damn well game yet. So I'm going to try and get onto a VIP box. Let's go and get a stream up, because these guys haven't got a bloody damn well clue, mate. They got no bloody clue. They got no bloody clue. They got one job. Put the damn well, I say this every stream, put the damn well football on the My Football damn well channel. That's all we ask for. That's all we ask for. Nothing more, nothing less. But guess what? It's a too hard basket for them. So we're still waiting for it to come on here. Braithwaite says, to be honest, even 10 minutes left, still a great pick. It probably is, to be honest with you. It probably is. I'm just trying to get a stream up here, guys. Sorry about this. Don't blame me. Blame bloody my football, mate. Blame bloody my football. Adelaide United versus Melbourne Victory. And here we go. Okay, ready to go. Anderson Lowe says, Ryan, probably just a tournament goalkeeper Arsenal. Yeah, probably. BFG podcast says, are you not in Australia right now? No, man, I've been in Fiji. I've been here in Fiji since March of last year. I'm back on Wednesday, though. Back on Wednesday. So apparently my football was allowed for Australians just before, though. But I am watching on the stream right now. So I'm literally about a minute behind the actual gameplay, but we'll be right. Mohammed says, Mohammed Toure is going to score. Here we go again, lads. It started a minute into the game. A minute into the game, we've got Mohammed Toure shit, buddy, coming on again. I want Mohammed Toure to score, though. I tell you what, buddy, Mohammed Toure to score. And that is the epitome of a good game right there. That's all we need for a good game. But the Mohammed Toure banter has started already. So minute 13 gone here. Breaking says awesome save. I see. I'm like a minute behind right now. I'm like a minute behind, so I don't get to. I should probably not read the comments for the time being. But here we go. Adelaide are away, but I know it's a great save. Mama too, hey! Oh, it was a good save. It was actually a great save. That was actually a great save there. BFG podcast, is he going to be coming live from your quarantine hotel when you return? Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'll be smacking out some quarantine live streams and, smacking out some live streams when I get back. But obviously, my vlogs will be returning too, which I'm very much looking forward to. Benji Wilson says, sorry about what? But, geez, that was nearly a good goal there for Adelaide early days. I'm saying 3-0 here, Adelaide. I'm saying 3-0 Adelaide. I said it before. I'm saying it again. 3-0 Adelaide. Mohamed Toure is the youngest goal scorer in A-League history. He was 15 years and 325 days old. So he was like a day before he turned before he turned 326. A day before he turned 16 there. But nice little young player there. And, we'll see how he goes. Sorry for telling you. No, you're all right, mate. You're all right. It was not even just you. It was also Braith. Bloody Braith, I tell you what. I'm still waiting for my football to come on here, guys. People keep complaining about it in the chat. But luckily, I've got the stream up over here. So 2.5 minutes gone, guys. And Adelaide United have dominated this little start here. But obviously, it's only been 2 minutes. Frenchie Boy says, hey, do you watch the Big Bash? Not really, man. It's on now. Perfect. My football's doing its stuff now. Let's go, baby. Now we're talking. I do and I don't. Like, I will when I get back. I'll vlog again. Oh, no, I'll be a bit late. Next year, I'll do some vlogs. I do and I don't. I don't mind it. I prefer vlogging it, though. I'm not a big fan of actually streaming it necessarily. And also, it's on during the A-League and the NBL and stuff like that as well. So I do enough sports as it is. But Adelaide here, going to break away. Adelaide with a chance here. No, it'll come back to the halfway point. Jan Akbari says, what are you watching it on? I'm watching it on My Football on YouTube. It's free for anyone who's not in Australia. BFG podcast, is anyone else getting buffering? It might do that from time to time. Fiji internet, man. Don't blame me. Blame the Fiji internet. But we're still here. We're still cracking on. All right, so Victory here. Going down the right-hand side now. They're going to push forward. BFG podcast, I've heard. Yeah, it's not but a grab, mate. It's not but a grab. Oh, it could be a penalty there. No, they're not going to give away a penalty, but that was tight. It was shoulder to shoulder, but he definitely shoves him over. Shoulder to shoulder, but he definitely shoves him over. Oh, there's some guy in the back going like this. Calling him a wanker. Yeah. This Victory team is just not like they used to be, man. They're just not like they damn well used to be. My goodness me. I think tomorrow's game between Macarthur and Newcastle should be quite interesting. No, not Macarthur. Is it Wellington and Newcastle? That should be quite interesting. I don't really know how Wellington are go this year. They haven't looked that great. And Newcastle deserve a result. So, we could see Newcastle's... I actually think that was a penalty, by the way. I think that could have been a penalty. Kurt Farrell says, come on, Adelaide, Blaze. I'm getting around Adelaide in this one. I'm getting around Adelaide. I think it's just because I believe Adelaide will win, but I don't have any problems with Melbourne Victory. I used to have a problem with them, but I don't really have a problem with them anymore. That was a long time ago, though. That was when Berisha originally went to them, and I was like, you bloody bastards. You bastards. But it's all right now. So the referee has judged that as a shoulder-to-shoulder, but I genuinely believe that could have easily been a penalty there for Melbourne Victory early days. I really think that could have been a Victory penalty, but they didn't give it. Freshie Boys has come on the Melbourne Victory. It'll be a struggle, man. It'll be a struggle. They're not the team they once were. But Victory here down the right-hand side, and that's going to go out over the sideline here. Adelaide now going to push quickly. They're going to try and push quickly here. And very high tempo. They'll go out. It's a throw-in, but they're going to quickly go down again. They're going to chuck it over the top here to Mohamed Toure. And they'll be headed straight back to the keeper. Islam Shariful says, everybody buy 2.5 over. Didn't you tell everyone to buy under 2.5 in the last game? And that was like a 9-goal game? To be fair, though, first half it looked pretty regular, but then obviously it blew up in the second half. Turner Friend says, need a victory to win if we are to stay in the top 3. Who's that? Who's we? Who's we? Oh, are you talking about Brisbane Roar, are you? Are you we? Are you a Brisbane Roar fan? That's a foul. That is a foul. A free kick. No. Coming up here for Melbourne Victory here. That will be a free kick here out on the edge. Oh, I just realised what's going on here. I just bloody realised what's going on. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second here. I'm just going to fix this. I realised why it's probably buffering a bit more than usual because I've got that open too. All right, hopefully that fixes it here. Hopefully that fixes it. All right, so free kick coming up here for Melbourne Victory. 6.5 minutes in. Turn frame MacArthur. MacArthur. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I get it, but Victory aren't winning this game. Surely not. Victory aren't winning this game. Surely not. And it'd be outrageous if Adelaide have that good start they had and then Victory take it away and start going bang, bang, boom, boom, boom. No way, son. Nobody, gee whiz, no way. No way. Amelia K says, hi. Hello, Amelia. So free kick here for Brimmer for Melbourne Victory from the right-hand corner here. It seems like it's loading quite a significant amount here. But here, chance here. Oh, it's a goal! Oh, it's off the post! I thought that was a goal there, Melbourne Victory, but it's off the post. I thought that was a goal there, but it was off the post. That was unbelievable. That was the best chance the Victory are going to have all game. That was the best chance the Victory are going to have all damn well game. That was outrageous. I honestly thought that was a goal, but obviously it didn't end up being a goal in the end. But wow, I thought that was in all day. I thought that was a done deal. So it's still going to be 0-0 here. Giuseppe says goal. No goal. No goal just yet. It just comes off the crossbar. Oh, the side post off the bar there. Very close though for a goal though for Melbourne Victory. But 8 minutes in, it still will be 0-0. But this game will tell us if Adelaide's defence is as shit as it was against Perth or isn't as bad as it was against Perth, and that was just a anomaly of a game there. But 8 minutes gone. Victory are going to boot this one across over the midfield area. Adelaide with a chance. No, he's not going to get that one. Is Tommy Urich even out there right now? I can't actually see him. Is Tommy Urich out there? I'm not too sure what the starting lineups are looking like in today's game. Not sure what the starting line. Are we good right now, guys? The stream seems to be pretty bad. Or is it? I don't understand what's going on here. Oh, Toure! Oh, chance. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Are we on right now or not on? Adelaide with the ball. No, Victory are going to boot this one away. Sorry, guys. My computer seems to be going really slow right now. No idea what's going on. I can't even see if we're streaming right now. It doesn't even show if we're streaming. Sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds while I try and fix this. I have no idea what's going on right now. Still loading. It is 0-0, 9 minutes in. No idea why it's happening right now. The internet seems fine. The internet's on full bars right now. I can't even seem to reload this stream right now. Are we even on? Are we on? I actually have no idea what's going on. I can't see anything on my screen right now. I can watch the game. The game's fine. The internet's fine for me. That's why I don't understand what's going on here. The internet's fine. He is on. Oh, I am on. Oh, true. Okay, random. I can't see anything. I can only see your comments right now, and my internet's working fine, so that's why I don't really understand it. But Cam Sober's going to come on here for because of a Melbourne Victory injury. 10 minutes in, it will be a Victory injury. Kez, if you're in Australia, you're not going to be able to find one. But if you're outside of Australia, you can watch it for free on YouTube. So Gestede will go off here, and Soba will come on here for the Melbourne Victory. So Victory here going to have to play out of their defense here. Lockie Gal says last game was absolutely mental. Yeah, it was crazy. It was absolutely wild. It was honestly one of the best games I've watched in A-League history. Honestly, that was ridiculous. And Perth would be very frustrated they couldn't get a minimum draw there, and they'd also be frustrated they couldn't get a win because 4 goals is definitely win-worthy. 4 goals is a ridiculous amount of goals. They should definitely have been winning that game in their minds. But obviously, their defense is just shaky as shit, and they're not going to win and jack shit this year with their defense. Oh, it's just got away there from Adelaide. They had a chance to break away, but unfortunately it won't break for them. Victory now with the ball. They're going to push it through. Victory. No, Adelaide get the ball back. Now they have breakaway chance. Gets to Toure. Toure's away. Mohamed Toure basically one-on-one. Mohamed Toure to goal! Oh, side netting. Oh my God. I thought everyone in the crowd was celebrating as if that was a goal. I was celebrating it was a goal. I think Mohamed Toure was nearly celebrating it was a goal, but it was a miss. My friends. And that one goes, into the side netting. Everyone was celebrating it, but it does not go. Ernesto says hi to every fairy. What? 11 minutes gone here. Victory here, breaking away. Victory here inside the box. They're going to whip it in. Could have been a goal. McManaman there. Obviously, McManaman had a good game against the Brisbane Roar, even though they lost. Walking Legend says St. Louis Cardinals are so shit, they stink like a rat piss. Anderson Lowe says, if you don't mind me asking, why do you live in Fiji? Because my family's over here, mate. Turner Friend says, yes. Yes, what? Yes, what? In regards to the side netting, or? I don't know what the yes means. All right, so Adelaide here with the ball. They're going to boot this one downfield. Over the top, and no, Victory will get that one pretty easily here. Geez, a couple of really good opportunities for both teams, to be honest with you. A couple of really good opportunities here. No, that's exactly what you said, Walking Legend. That's exactly what you said. Word for word, that is exactly what you said. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. It's the truth. So at least you're telling the truth on this channel, I guess. But Adelaide United here with the ball. They're going to boot this ball back to the goalkeeper right now. And he's going to look to, they're going to look to just play our defense. Adelaide here, you know, they're not playing with the pace that we're normally used to them playing with. We're not used to it. Anderson Lowe says, is Mohamed Toure a hyped up prospect or something? Well, he's only 16 years old, mate. So, yes, he's only 16 years old and he's playing professional A-League. So, you know, yeah, he's definitely a nice little prospect coming up. And he scored a goal the other day when he came on as a substitute, like the 90th minute or whatever it was. But Adelaide United will have the ball here. They're going to break down the left-hand side. And that's going to be Tommy Urich is not going to be able to get to that one. It's going to be Victory with the ball. Benji Wilson says, everyone like and subscribe. Exactly right, mate. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, well, then what are you damn well doing, son? What are you damn well doing? You're missing out. Victory here with the ball. I want to see a lot more from Victory in this game. Need to see, a lot more from Victory in this game. I can't even show comments right now. I don't know what's going on here with my computer. It's all over the shop. All over the shop. If you get bored streaming. If I got bored streaming, I wouldn't be doing this, mate. I wouldn't be doing it. Another moderator just handled this. I tried to do it, but for some reason, it's saying a million times the moderator just handled this. Oh, buddy, my computer's all over the shop right now. No, I bloody deal what's going on here. So Victory here, breaking on the right-hand side. Is he going to whip it in? No. No, it's going to come out here for the Victory for a corner, across. A corner. It is a corner. It is a corner here for the Victory. So Victory haven't been terrible in this game. They've given away quite a few opportunities, but Adelaide haven't been able to put them to bed. But Victory haven't been able to, also really do too much. And Adelaide, obviously, when they've got those opportunities, haven't been able to do anything. Angie Hayes says, welcome international fans to the A-League. Yeah, well, you're an international fan because you're obviously not in Australia watching this. So 14 minutes gone. Corner here. Melbourne Victory from the right-hand side. Can he get a little bit of a whipping bad boy in here? Can we get a bad boy whip going on here? He puts it in. Is it going to be? It's going to be far post and pretty average kick, to be honest with you. Pretty shocking corner. And back out the centre. McManaman can have a chance himself. No, he's not going to take it. No, that was terrible. And Adelaide United can counter here. That's a free kick. That's a yellow card. That's a yellow card. How is that not a yellow card? How is that not a yellow card? How is that not a yellow card there? That's ridiculous. All right, so Adelaide United going to break through the centre here. Chance here. Adelaide can break through the centre. Another free kick. When are you going to give your cards, mate? He's breaking down an opportunity. He's clearly tackling to deliberately get rid of an opportunity there for Adelaide twice. And you're not going to give a card? Are you drunk, dude? Like, that's clearly an Adelaide. Like, there's no other reason to give a card besides deliberately tackling in a dangerous position to stop the play. That's outrageous. When is he going to give a card? I don't know. But Adelaide here with the ball. They're going to break away on the left-hand side. They're going to whip it in, whip it in, whip it in, whip it in. Cleared away there by Victory, though. Cleared away by Victory. And comes back to Adelaide, though, around the halfway point. Adelaide need to be faster with the ball right now. They're pretty stoppy and starty. You know, they're not really doing there's not much actual fluent movement. It's just very stoppy and starty right now. And a little bit debatable how they're playing. It's not usually how they've been playing so far this season. Maybe so against Perth, but not really in the Western United game. And goes out for a throw-in, not for a goal kick. Nice little work there by the Adelaide player to prevent that one. Nice little work there by Smitty. Smitty. There's actually a fight going on in the chat right now in the MyFootball YouTube. That's quite funny. There's a fight between, I think, two Vietnamese guys. Just, I don't know, they're arguing about over 2.5 or under 2.5 goals. It's crack up. They're actually genuinely like going ham at each other too in the chat. They're having a crack at each other for over 2.5 or over 2.5 or under 2.5 goals. Victory here, breaking away and gives it off to over the top to a terrible pass. Oh, chance though. Wow, the volley was actually pretty decent there. But it will not go in. It will go out for a goal kick. It will go out for a goal kick here. I'll try and refresh my stream. My stream is messing up pretty badly. No idea what's going on here. My comment section has just completely disappeared. I don't know what's going on here with my channel right now. I can't see anything. So I'm going to try and refresh this YouTube, but the stream is still going. Don't get me wrong. The stream is still going. But for some reason, I can't see any of the comments. Like, it's literally just gone black for me. So give me 2 seconds until I get this sorted out. But 17 minutes gone here. Victory here with the ball around the halfway point. And they cut it out to the wing, and that goes straight out over the sideline. Straight out over the sideline. If you can see right now, I literally am blinded. I can't even see if this stream is still going. So I'm talking to myself at this point. There's so many mistakes going up on this with this stream, but it's all right. We're fine. We're good. 17 and a half minutes gone. Adelaide, I think Victory probably have been the better team, actually, to start off with you. I think Victory probably have been the better team. Adelaide going to kick this ball down the right-hand side, though. Is he onside? If he's onside, this could be a goal here. If he's onside, this could be a goal here. If he's onside, it could be a goal! Oh, save. That's a great save there. Great save by the Melbourne Victory keeper. Wow. I don't know why he didn't pass this back, to be honest with you, or cut it back. It was a great pass over the top. It was onside. Breaks away, but unfortunately, he goes for a shot there from a really difficult angle, and I'm not too sure why he took a shot there from a really difficult angle. Not sure why he took a shot there from a really difficult angle. Sorry, guys. If you are commenting right now, I can't see anything. I can't see anything. All right. So 18 and a half minutes gone here. It is 0-0. And a little bit of a short play here for Adelaide. Are they going to win? So there's been 2 saves for Melbourne Victory, 0 for Adelaide, but one of those shots there from Victory to Adelaide actually went off the bar. But, oh, good chance here. That's a goal. Oh, should have gone in. Wow, I thought Jakobsen actually put that one in, but it did not. It went across goal. Mohamed Toure now with the ball. He's going to have the ball around. Oh, jeez. Interesting little play there. And Adelaide going to push it back around the halfway point now. Over the top, out to the right, and nothing's going to happen with that. It's going to go out for a throw-in here. Bit of a underwhelming first 20 minutes here, especially from Adelaide's perspective. They don't look that great. They don't look that great, mate. No, sir. Not looking too phenomenal, just early days here. I really hope there's people not commenting right now because I can't see any comments. The whole screen's black over there for me. So 20 minutes gone here. Still, oh, there we go. Jeez, that was just on the post too. That was so close. That deserved a goal there by Gastete. He went off though, injured actually. He went off injured there. And Victory here, no, gets it back to Adelaide. Adelaide here now with the ball around the halfway point. No one's able to do anything right now. Very cagey start here. Very cagey. Very slow start. Oh, there we go. I got a comment saying Benji Wilson saying hello. Hello, champion. All right, good. All right, so Adelaide with the ball just outside their own box and slow start. This is not what Adelaide usually do. Adelaide are usually a pacey, fast, up front team, but for some reason today they've been very slow. They're lucky, Victory there. They're lucky that ball fell to them just before it went there for the attacker to go through. But Tommy Juric here now with the ball. It's still here. Chance here. Tommy Juric. No, he's in the corner. Good defense, to be honest with you. Good defense. Anderson Lowe says wait till the second half. Yes and no. Usually Adelaide are pretty good the whole way through. Oh, good stop there. Good stop. And that'll go out for a throw-in. Not too sure how that wasn't a free kick. I think he played for it, to be honest with you. I think he played for it, and he played for it. So 25 minutes left here, first half. 50% possession each team. Very even game so far. Very, very even game. Both teams have had possession. Both teams have, had a couple of opportunities. Both teams have been breaking forward. You can't say that either team has been, the better team. It's just waiting for that one little piece of magic like we saw in that second half in that Western United game. It took a long time to see some quality there, and then it ended up being one of the games of the season. But then again, if you go and have a look at that first half, it was diabolical. Like it was shocking, that first half. But the second half was just crazy, mate. It was crazy. All right, so Adelaide here playing out of the back again. Jeez. And Adelaide here through. No, Victory going to break away now. Victory, get that ball down the left-hand side. Can Soba? No, Victory going to break away again. No, he's not going to pass it. Why are you not passing it down the left wing? Why are you not passing it down the left wing here? Okay, Melbourne Victory. Now it's Adelaide. Adelaide are going to break away. Adelaide going to break away. Get it to Tommy Urich. Get it to Tommy Urich. Chance it! Save. Save. BFG podcast, there's something new here, so I'd like to know a bit about you. Do you like WWE, professional wrestling, UFC, rugby league? Jeez, big question. We stream on this channel, AFL, NRL, Rugby International, A-League, NBA, baseball. We are doing the Conor McGregor fight tomorrow too, against us in Boyare. But we are, obviously, my Bulls play tomorrow, though. My Bulls play against the Lakers, so we won't be able to do any of the pre-fights. I'll be streaming my Lakers and Bulls, my Bulls versus Lakers game. And then after that, we'll obviously be doing the Conor McGregor and Poirier fight. And then, obviously, after that, the Newcastle Jets game as well. Jets versus Wellington is what we'll be streaming. So we basically do everything on the channel, man. Ball goes over the top here, and that's going to be a throw-in here for Adelaide United in a nice little attacking position. We will also do Premier League later on in the year. I just want to grow a little bit more of an A-League and a football audience so that we can get, viewers at those rando times. Otherwise, we'd be doing it with like 1 or 2 people. So I'd rather start off with Australia sport and then we can move into the Premier League. So Adelaide here with the ball. They're going to whip it inside the box here. Adelaide with a chance. No, Victory going to clear it away. Again and again and again and again and again. Again and again and again. They just can't seem to get a clear opportunity. My football still haven't geo-blocked. Australia, wow, their body's stupid. Unless it's deliberate. Do you reckon it could be deliberate? Do you reckon a dead set could be deliberate? Anson Lowe says, might hop on the stream for a Bulls vs Lakers tomorrow. Lakers fan, no, that's fine, man. You be whoever you want, Trust me, whenever Titans play, I get a heap of people just coming on just so they can hate on the Titans. But, nowadays they're good, so they can't really hate too much. Oscar Burke says, Victory away fans, full away bay as usual. Well, yeah, that's what you'd expect with the Victory, especially in Adelaide versus Victory. Well, it'd be as full as you possibly can get. Is there 100%? Are you allowed 100% in Adelaide right now? Or is it like 70%? Like, is it 50 or 70? Or is it 100%? Because it looks like a pretty full crowd. It looks like a good crowd there. I'm not too sure what the capacity is, but it looks like there's a pretty decent crowd here in Adelaide for this game today. Alrighty, so 25 minutes gone here. It is still 0-0, and it's been a bit of a bland 0-0, but so was the last game in the first half. Paddock says it would be more full if it was 100%, like sold out. Yeah, it looks pretty full, though. Like, it looks dead set, like full. Except for a few seats on the edges, but like it doesn't look like there's any social distancing, so I'd assume that it's not, I don't know. Oscar Burke's thoughts on the game before. Didn't watch it. One of the best games we've watched in the A-League for a very long time. Unbelievable game there between 2 teams that just wanted to score. Oh, Chancy Adelaide gets it back. Oh, wow. Wow, Toure couldn't get on the end of that. Benji Wilson said this could be 2-0 only. I'm thinking this could be like 1-0 at this rate. I think this could be 1-0. Just a sneaky goal by Adelaide to win it, or even from Victory. Either team could win this game with a sneaky goal. But then again, Adelaide looked the more likely. I guess if Adelaide score, they could easily make it a 2-0. I don't know if Victory's got enough in them to score 2 goals in this game, but Adelaide's defence hasn't been great, just like I was saying before in the last stream. And, Victory's defence definitely hasn't been great. So Temporary is in the 30 here, guys, so they're going to take a water break here. Oscar Burke says, what was the score at half-time, Western United versus Perth? It was 1-0 to Western United. It was a shithouse first half. It was boring as shit. Like, it was a shithouse average first half. Where Western United were leading 1-0. But then Perth Glory scored on the 55th to tie it up, 57th to take the lead 2-1. Then 60th, Western United scored to draw it up. 64th minute, they scored again to make it 3-2. Then I think Perth scored, I think Perth scored 74th minute, and then to make it 3-3. And then Western United made it 4-3, 78th minute. And then I think it was 4-4 in the 82nd minute, no, 78th minute, and then it was 5-4 in the 85th. So, man, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Daniel Kahn says 1-0 to Western. Yeah, exactly right. I was trying to figure out when the goals were scored in the second half. It was crazy. But 26 minutes gone here, guys, and we are having a water break right now. Here's an idea. Don't play the game during the day. You know, that's a pretty decent idea, isn't it? Don't play the game during the day if it's going to be hot temperatures like this. Doesn't slow the play down, doesn't break the play up. How about that? You know, crazy. I know, it's a crazy thought process, you know what I mean? Like, it's bloody wild. But, you know, crazy thought process, I know. But, you know, I'm trying to think of something that could work better than the shit that we've got going on right now. Like, why would you play it during the day if you have the threat of having to break it up through water breaks? You could easily have played this game on at, like, you know, 6 o'clock at night or 6:30. Anderson Lowe says you guys get water breaks during, hot days, like 30 to 34. It's like 34 degrees in Adelaide right now. So, yeah, you get water breaks at the 25th minute mark if the temperature is above 30 degrees when the game is on. I think it is. So, Adelaide here with the ball. Qatar is already planning for it. But then again, Qatar has aircon stadiums. The whole stadium is aircon, which is unbelievable. But then again, you know, at least 100 people died making that stadium for you. Braith Leatham says, common sense is a crazy thing, eh? Peter Cat says, if Adelaide win by 3, Victory are in last place. Well, I genuinely believe that Victory probably are the worst team. I know, I'm saying it. I think Newcastle are a better team than Victory. I do. I really do. So, 28 minutes gone here. It is 0-0. Victory going to break through past the I nearly said half court, halfway. And Victory here around the halfway mark. Not doing anything with the ball, though. Petticoat says 100 people, more like 1,000. No, I'm talking... well, I guess that's overall. I think they averaged like 89 people or something dying per stadium or something like that. Like, genuinely. From the unofficial statistics, obviously, because if you actually officially had statistics for that, it'd be outrageous. Braith Leatham says, well, I can say Jets deserve a win. Victory. No, offside. Oh, goal kick, sorry. Braith Leatham says, well, I can say Jets deserve a win, let alone a point. Victory haven't yet. Well, yeah, but Victory have only played one game. This is their second game of the season. You know, Victory played the Brisbane Roar and got walloped. And then this is their second game. So, of course, they haven't deserved one compared to, say, the Newcastle Jets who have played 4 games and 5 games tomorrow. Potato Cat says, you know how many people died making Australian stadiums? I'm going to assume that this is a trick question. I'm going to say 1 or 2. I'm going to assume that's a trick question, or is it actually 0? I don't know. I feel like there's a trick question coming up here. FIFA lads, are you going to do the McGregor fight? I am doing the McGregor fight right after my Chicago Bulls versus the Los Angeles Lakers tomorrow, but I will be doing the McGregor fight. Yes, sir. Victory here over the top. Chance. No, Adelaide get that one pretty easily there. Jeez. Terrible game here. Terrible opening 30 minutes here. Padicus, I don't know, I was just going to say 0. Well, it probably is 0. I thought you were just trying to trick me into saying 0, and then you were like, no, 1 person died. You know, something happened. You know, Western Sydney shit, you know. You don't know what happens in Western Sydney. You know. 30 minutes gone here. It is 0-0. Adelaide here with the ball. Can they push it forward? Here he goes. Chance here. Tommy Urich. No more chance. Tommy Urich. Now over the top for Mohamed Toure. Handball, maybe. Oh, chance here. Mohamed Toure's actually. But chance here. He's going to get it inside. Chance. Goal. No. Right onto the keeper's hands. Right onto the keeper's hands there. Renegade Ray says hello, everyone. Hello, Chapane. Anderson Lowe says, bro, you watch every sport. Literally. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, my friend. You wait until we got baseball back up, and it's going to be, buddy, even more so daily. Braith Leatham says, no, my cousin's uncle's dad's dog, his mother's sister's dog died building it. You're a liar. You are an absolute stone-cold liar. Victory here with the ball, just outside the box. He gets it out to the corner. Sport Reaction says McGregor has Mike Tyson power. Gee whiz. Now we're talking. Adelaide going to whip that ball away here. Victory going to get the ball on the edge of the box, though. Can they put something into the back of the net here? No, he'll go back. You know, I've actually started to... This game has been so shit that I've actually started to try and hype myself up and get excited about something that isn't actually probably going to happen, like just then. There was never a chance Victory were going to have anything exciting happening just then, but I was like, oh, here we go. Chance here. Oh, Victory here from the outside the box. Outside the box. They're going to be in for the cross. Something might actually come here now. As I said that, something might actually come here. Victory. Corner. That's what comes. Corner. Kurt Farrell says, I wish games... night for A-League. Yeah, it'd be good. Renegade Races, how are you, BKR? Well, the Bulls won again today. We won 3 games in a row, baby. Oh, Chicago. I've got a Kiss It Goodbye shirt on right now, but that's baseball, obviously, with my cubbies. But yeah, no, Bulls won again today, so I'm a happy buddy man. Happy man. But Victory here, going to whip this ball in from the corner. He whips it in. Chance. Adelaide are going to head it out there, and nothing will eventuate from that. BFG podcast says, who do you think will be the next big name signing to come to the A-League from the Premier League, La Liga, etc.? It'll be an older guy, obviously. I don't know why I said that. Premier League, it'll be from someone like I don't know, actually. It'd probably be like a West Brom kind of player. West Ham, West Brom. Who else, really? Who else would be probably willing to give out their players? They would have to get relegated, though. They're not going to bring anyone. It could genuinely be like... How old is Matt Ryan, by the way? Can someone tell me how old Matt Ryan is right now? Bracelet says, it's so funny being 30 seconds ahead of Blazers game, so he gets excited, and then I'm like, yeah, no. Well, no, you are probably about 10 seconds in front of me, but because YouTube is about 10, 15 seconds behind me. So, buddy, you get with the time, son. Anderson Lowe says the Nats kept getting players from the Cubs. Yeah, the Nats are, buddy, they're dick riding the Cubs right now, but we'll still be all right. The Nats are just trying to save themselves because they're in a situation in that division. Holy shit. They are in a situation in that division. Oh, my goodness. They need to prepare. To be fair, they only got Leicester and buddy Kyle Shawby man. Can't believe we got rid of Kyle Shawby man. I love that man. Kyle Shawby the Schwab man. That Norwich striker. Who? Timu Pukki. Is that who you're talking about? Timu Pukki. You think Timu Pukki is coming to the buddy A-League? You're dreaming, mate. You've had a few too many to drink tonight if you think Timu Pukki is coming to the buddy A-League. I think Matty Ryan's 29. Well, give it a couple of years and he'll probably end up coming back here. Give it a couple of years and he'll sign for the bloody Brisbane Roar, And then again, Jamie Young might be retiring around then. So, yeah, give it a couple of years and Matty Ryan can come in for Jamie Young. Matty Ryan's no Jamie Young, though, to be completely fair to you. Free kick here to Adelaide. Hey, we've seen something happen. Braylon says probably be Aaron Moy. Ah, nice. Probably be Aaron Moy, eh? Probably be Aaron Moy, the guy that signed for like $1 trillion in China. Huh? Buddy, the sellout of dreams. The sellout man of dreams, Aaron Moy. Oh, interesting. Good player. Also a sellout, but good player. Mark Atherton says, how can I watch the game on my football but I'm in Australia? That's weird. I know, they didn't geo-lock it today. They haven't geo-locked it. Sport Action says, was Cahill good in the A-League? He scored a ripper goal against Melbourne Victory. Like, he scored a crazy goal against Victory. I think they won 3-1 in that one, but not really. He didn't really do too much for Melbourne City. But that goal against Victory was fantastic. So 34 minutes gone here. Still 0-0. Nothing really happening here. Adelaide United here with the ball. Victory have probably had more possession in this half now. It was about 50-50 until that drinks break, and now it's probably gone in favour of Adelaide United here. Probably in favour of Melbourne Victory here. Now Adelaide with the ball, and there'll be a free kick. Free kick. See, Tim Cahill was always in a lose-lose situation coming to the A-League. I really don't think he should have come to the A-League, but obviously it was a money grab at the last bit of his career, which is fair enough. You've done everything you can for Millwall and Everton and definitely the Australian team, Socceroos. But it was always a lose-lose for him because no matter where he went, people would hate him for it because they'd be like, why didn't you come to my team? Oh, chance for Adelaide, but it won't be. Especially City, because obviously City are the City Football Group, so people don't like them because of, bloody financial investment, business. People forget that, football is actually a business. So, yeah, it's a bit of a problem. People do forget that. But, no matter where he went, if he went to the Wanderers, Sydney FC fans would have hated him, Brisbane Roar fans would have hated him, a lot of teams would have hated him. You go to Adelaide, it would have been really odd, and people would have been like, what the shit are you doing? He goes to Sydney FC, everyone's like, you're a bandwagoner, you're just jumping on a team that can win. You go to Newcastle, Central Coast, and people just don't give a shit about you. So that's the thing. That's why you need to go to, firstly, a team that has recognition in a big city. And secondly, you just need to not give a shit what people think about you. Because no matter what, he was in a lose-lose situation there. But I think that Melbourne City was the best team for him. I think that in that situation, he wasn't really going to be doing anything with anyone. So at least he had an excuse there. So Victory here with the ball. They're going to break away. Adelaide defensively. No, here we go. Victory chance. Victory chance. Victory chance. Oh, good defense. Good defense there. Anderson Lowe says National East hella competitive this season. That's what I was saying, man. You guys, Nationals are not, for me, top three. They're not, for me, top three in that division. I don't see that anyone. I don't see you guys competing with them. And trust me when I say this, Schwarber's good, but he also swings and he misses a lot. And Leicester, he's not what he used to be, my man. He's not what he used to be, Mr. Leicester. Braithwaite says, "Do my football have rights to the game as well?" That's Australian football. Yes, they own Australian football. Yeah, Adelaide here with a chance. We're going to whip it in. Oh no, cleared away there by Victory. Cleared away by Victory. Easy days, easy defense. Nothing worrying there. BFG podcast. I was thinking maybe William or William. Are you saying from who? From Chelsea. Sport Action says, "Does Australia have a baseball league?" Yeah. ABL. It's not great, but they do. Ask AJ Ellis. He's a moderator on the channel. They do. Oh, chance of victory! Adelaide will clear it away. Adelaide cleared away. Brisbane. I don't know actually, to be honest with you, but they do. Yeah, they have a baseball league. Benji Wilson says, "Who do you think is the best player in the A-League?" I get this question all the time, and I defer this question all the time because it doesn't make sense to say best player in the league when obviously I rate positional players different to other people. So I think that this league right now, you need to have an unbelievable striker, and I don't think McLaren's the best player in the league, but I think he's the best striker in the league. So based on that ideology, I would say McLaren, but in the same sense, it's just not the truth. You can't have that. I guess a midfielder, general consensus-wise, would be the best player in the league. And then I'll open it up to the floor for you guys in the chat to let me know. Anderson Lowe says, "I'd back a third place finish, but the Nationals are such a streaky team that I wouldn't be surprised if they sneak a wildcard finish." Well, I think Cubs are winning the division, even though we're shithouse this year. I still think we'll win the division because our whole division is shit. I think the Cardinals probably sneak a wild card, so you'd have to hope the other side. I would assume the Nationals beat out the Cubs. Maybe not the Cubs, but the Cardinals record. Yeah. Renegade Ray says, "Who is a Traore? He plays for Victory." Traore. Oh, Victory here, chance! Save. Wow, Kansoba. That was a great save there by the keeper for Adelaide. Wow, basically it's Willian. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was confused with. I was like, William? But no, Willian is the player you're thinking about there. That's a free kick for sure. No, it's not a free kick. Wow, that should have been a free kick in my opinion. Sport Actions Victory went 3-0. You are dreaming, son. Anderson Lowe says, "I think Reece Hoskins played for the Sydney Blue Sox." Not true, Sydney Blue Sox. Please tell me they wear blue socks. Oh, great ball across there from the Victory, but it will go across. He said shanked. I wouldn't claim that as shanked. Are you drunk? That's not a shanked of a whip-in. That was a nice whip-in, but the players just weren't there for it. Cameron Lee says, "Costa Barbarouses, has he scored a goal?" Well, Costa Barbarouses doesn't play for the Melbourne Victory, mate. He plays for Sydney FC. So, no, he has not scored a goal today. And I'm going to bet you $1 billion that he doesn't score a goal for Sydney FC or Victory today, because firstly, Sydney FC is not playing, and secondly, he doesn't play for the Victory. Anderson Lowe says he plays for Arsenal now poorly. Yeah, fair enough. Well, anyone who plays for Arsenal plays poorly, to be fair to you. Oh, Adelaide here with a chance. He's going to be in. Oh, that's a free kick. It's a yellow card. Give me yellow. Bloody bastard. Breaking away. We've got an opportunity here to see a goal in this game, and you want to take it away from us? You bastard. You bloody bastard. Brave Latham says, "I bet you we score." So how much you want to bet, Brave? How much you want to bet the Barbarouses doesn't score today? Huh? I'll take any financial money you want to bet. Oh, man. Joe Jiang says, "Will it still be 3-1, mate?" No, mate. No, mate. No. Well, then again, after what we saw last game, second halves are crazy. We could see anything in the second half. Lost Janice says, "Who do you think will win?" I thought Adelaide. I still think Adelaide, but Victory have probably had the better opportunities in this first half. Renegade Ray says, "Victory fan, maybe." Sport Reactions. Oh, Sport Reactions is a Victory fan, actually. I just realised from buddy Victoria, buddy bastard. Just remembered. And Victory are going to go out over the sideline there for a throw-in. Oh, wow. Nutmeg. And it will be a throw-in here for Victory. Adrian Tunt said Adelaide score first. I would assume so. But in the same sense, like I said, Victory have been pretty good in regards to... no, they haven't been good. Adelaide have been average. Both teams have been average here. I won't say Victory have been good. I think that Adelaide have been average. And the fact that I've said Victory have been pretty good is simply because both teams have been average. Declan Smith says 1-1 draw. Yeah, 1-1 sounds fair. To be honest, guys, when it comes to rivalries, when it comes to derbies, 0-0s or 1-1s are usually pretty common. Go and have a look at United versus City or United versus Liverpool or, Liverpool versus Everton. Liverpool Everton is usually like a 2-2 to be completely fair to you. But you go and have a look at real heated rivalries. Liverpool Everton isn't a heated rivalry. It's a rivalry because of location, but people don't hate each other like they do United and Liverpool and City and United, and arguably City versus Liverpool coming up slowly. Still not there yet, but slowly due to competition. But usually they end up being shit games. Usually they end up being absolutely diabolically shit games. Oh, Mohamed Toure! Oh man, chance, but it will be cleared away there by the Victory. Oscar Beck says, Royas back to the no chance, but that will be going across, and that will be a goal kick, I think. Cameron Lee says, Marco Royas, has he scored a goal? Mate, it's 0-0. No one scored a goal. You see this? You see how it says 0-0? That means 0 goals for both teams. No one has scored a goal, mate. Daniel Kahn says, as a rag, we hate Liverpool more than City. No, I very, very, very well understand that. But in the same sense, you still hate City. And any United fan who pretends they don't hate City is just lying to themselves. And I actually get this from a lot of United fans. They talk some mad shit about not hating City. It's like, you're full of shit if you think you don't hate City. Because the madness that I hear from United fans on the daily is like, they talk about City more than they talk about Liverpool. Yes, they hate Liverpool more than they hate City, but they talk a hell of a lot more about City, man. I'll tell you right now, I can promise you that, I can guarantee that. I'm not even saying that about Daniel Kahn, by the way. I'm just saying that in general about United fans. They sicken me. I'm sorry, I just went in. But not you, Daniel, necessarily, but you're still a rag, so you still kind of get it. BFG Podcast says, what about Marcelo from Real Madrid? Be good to see, but I don't really think too many La Liga players who are of that quality will come to the A-League unless they go to a beautiful place like Sydney or even a Newcastle. Newcastle's a beautiful place, man. Newcastle's a beautiful place. Kevin Lee says, as a United fan, we hate City more than Liverpool. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, well, guess what? Everyone hates you, right? Everyone hates United. All right, there we go. That rests it. I would love to see Marcelo, but he would obviously want to go to a place that's quite beautiful. Brisbane's not beautiful. I'm a Raw fan. Brisbane's not beautiful. Melbourne's pretty nice, but that's very similar-ish to a big city place. I think they'd rather go to a beach like a Sydney, like a Newcastle. That's probably the only two places. But Newcastle, shit, Victory. It goes over the side, over there for a goal kick. Oscar Works says, Manchester Derby so overrated, so many better derbies in England. It depends on how you think of it. I would disagree. It depends on how you think of it. Manchester Derby hasn't been great recently because there just doesn't seem to be the need to win as much. I think United are the better team in regards to play-by-play style right now. That's why they're getting good results against City. But overall, they're not the better team. Victory here with the ball. No, that was a chance, but it will be good defense there by Adelaide. Wow. And that's why, because I think City are pretty happy, not happy, but content with losing the derby and winning the league. But United fans, obviously, they're so shithouse that they want to win the derby and they would ideally want to win the league, but they're not good enough to win the league. Declan Smith says West Ham vs Millwall will be a good derby, I think, if there were fans. Oh, chance here. No, that will be saved there by Adelaide United. Saved by Adelaide United. What do you mean will be? West Ham vs Millwall was one of the oldest derbies ever. A great derby there. So 2 minutes here at a time. 45 minutes gone, 2 minutes out of time. Anderson Lowe says McTominay goal versus City is kind of shit, though, because he's a shit piece of bloody dog shit. Cameron Lee says, what derby do you like more in Melbourne? Derby or Sydney derby? Sydney derby by a long way. Sydney derby by a long way. Western City Wanderers versus Sydney FC. Trumps Melbourne Victory versus Melbourne City any day of the week. Any day of the week. Easy. No argument about it either. No argument about it either. Braithwaite says, so this My Football is free to watch for out of Australian viewers. Yes, but apparently today there's no geo-lock, so you can watch it even in Australia today. And that's going to go out here for a throw-in. So a minute 20 to go here of our regulation time. Cameron Lee says, everyone hate Millwall. No, the only people who are around their area hate Millwall. Obviously, when we play Millwall, yeah, I don't really like Millwall, but in the same sense, I don't hate them, because I don't have anything to do with them. I'm not a West Ham fan, I'm not a Championship fan, so for me, I don't really give a shit about Millwall. Maybe if they were around, then yes, but they're not around anymore. I have much bigger problems than Millwall, like a shit bottle job club like Tottenham or a rent boy Chelsea or a piece of shit United who not even from Manchester. but want to call themselves Manchester United. I've got a lot bigger problems than Millwall. They're shit house. But I would love to go to a game and vlog on behalf of them one day. But Adelaide here with the ball around the halfway point. I know Zerk is a Millwall fan. I know who all those guys go for. Simon's a Leeds fan. Vic's, even though he doesn't really kind of get around football too much, is a Sheffield fan. I think Sheffield United, not Wednesday. Obviously, JJ is an Arsenal fan. Toby's a United fan. And Ethan is a West Ham fan, obviously. Declan Smith says, Millwall, a really hated team, but who really cares? They're 16th in the championship. Exactly right. So it's going to be half-time here, guys. It's 0-0. Pretty boring game here, to be honest with you. That's why I've been talking more so about Premier League. But, there's still plenty of time for it to change around in the second half and get... Chelsea goes to Harry the Plastic. Harry's a Chelsea fan, to be honest with you, but he does kind of get around most places. But he's really a Chelsea fan. But yeah, what was I going to say? This game obviously has a lot of opportunity for the second half to blow up, not like the West United game, but you definitely could see, one. I could see 1 or 2 goals still coming here, but not a great deal. Cameron Lee says, why are most clubs in Melbourne and Sydney? Because that's just sport, man. That's sport in this country. Australia's not populated in the same ways that America and the UK are. They're populated differently. So, I'm sorry, I'm going to get off this one so I can go on to the new My Football video. Australia's not populated. I think the first half is allowed on My Football, maybe not the second half, so they encourage people to... I don't know, actually. I don't know what the reasoning for that would be, to be honest with you. BFG Podcast says, I didn't know about anyone else in the chat, but I'm really surprised we have not got Ibrahimovic in Australia. I'm not surprised at all, to be honest with you. Firstly, we couldn't even afford anywhere near what his kind of wage bill would be looking like. His wages would be extraordinary. And if we couldn't afford Usain Bolt, I can tell you right now, Ibrahimovic is worth more than Usain Bolt. And Mariners couldn't afford anywhere near what Usain Bolt was asking for. So don't even think about Ibrahimovic. Don't even think about Ibrahimovic. Sport Action says, I wish NBA was like soccer. People followed teams instead of players. I guess, yeah. Unless you're from those places in America, people do obviously follow players rather than teams, and it is quite interesting, I guess, that people do choose to take that path. But in the same sense, before I became... The thing is, man, and I'll probably use this as a clip, to be honest with you. The thing is, with American sport, if you're... you don't really have a connection to a team. This is why I always say, unless you're proud of a city or proud of a location, there's no real point going for said team. Because why are you celebrating a team that is literally trying to make the locals proud? That's the whole point of sport. They're making the locals proud. So, why is someone going for, say, the Denver Nuggets? They've never been to Colorado. Or why is someone going for the Chicago Bulls when they're not from Chicago? Or why is someone really going for Texas when they're Texas Rangers when they haven't ever been in Texas? It's great to support a team, but where does your actual enjoyment come from? I don't get it. The reason why I became a Chicago Bulls fan, right, is because I love the city of Chicago. I went to Chicago. I went to a Bulls game. I remember my first game. I went to a Cubs game. I actually thought I was going to become a White Sox fan first because I went to their game first, and then obviously the Cubs hadn't started yet, and then I went to the Cubs. It'll change your life, man. I went and saw the Blackhawks. I love the city of Chicago. So I feel proud of Chicago because that's my American city. But for a lot of people that obviously, support a team, it's great. I get it, but I don't understand the enjoyment from it. I don't get it because it's why do you care about this team without these players? That's why, and this is why I'm tailing it back to this. It's if you are a follower of LeBron James, you're not following a city, you're proud of that player. So that's why I feel like people follow players because they can be proud of the fact they've watched this player throughout their whole career. But when it comes to a city, they're stuck with said city, and it doesn't matter what player comes and goes, how shit the team is, whether financials are there, it doesn't matter. If there's a LeBron James fan, they've followed him through Cleveland, through Miami, to Los Angeles. They've followed him everywhere. So the point of the matter is you can get attached to a player and then you can choose another player that you're actually always enjoying. You're always enjoying it. But when it comes to supporting a team, you're not always supporting it because there is rebuilding. There is when they come shit. It tells a lot about a person's personality and a lot about their integrity when they're still supporting their team through the shit. So, that's the difference between a lot of people. Joel Rumbot Vlog says, I know this has nothing to do with soccer, but when do you think of Logan? What do you think of Logan Paul versus Mayweather? I'll be streaming that fight, but Mayweather will kill him. Swart actually says, I like the Clippers because of Blake Griffin, but I didn't change. Well, that's good. That shows your integrity. It shows that you still stuck by a team. You didn't just follow Blake Griffin to the Detroit Pistons. But then again, as a Detroit Lions fan, and that's the thing. Like, I like the Lions. I do. They've always been my team. And I'll be emotional when they win or win their first playoff game because I've always followed them. But I'm not proud of the city of Detroit. I've never been to Detroit. In reality, I could easily become a Chicago Bears fan right now. I could easily change to Chicago Bears. But I'm stuck with the team through the Detroit Lions. And that was because of the way that they were very similar to the Gold Coast Titans back when I started supporting them. A lot of the things aligned with how the Gold Coast Titans were. Never won before, always always the world against them, never were really that good. So it was very similar, blue colours, all the likes. So I guess that's why. But I don't really care too much necessarily about the city itself. It's just the team that represents a team from back home. So that's why I guess it can relate, and that's why I'll be proud, because it relates a lot to the Gold Coast in my way, not of the actual city itself, but just a lot of the actual parts of the club. Oscar Berg says, been through the shit Phoenix fans. Yeah, but you're in Wellington. You're in New Zealand, aren't you? Don't you live in New Zealand? Like you kind of have to put up with that team. Like, you have to put up with the Phoenix and the Warriors. But at least you got a good rugby team, I guess. Anderson Lowe says, the last few years as a Lakers fan before 18 was actually painful. Oh, stop it. Don't do it. Don't. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear a Lakers fan complaining about painful. You guys, yes, you were shithouse for a little bit, like a 3-4 year, 5-year real span, or 8 years? It weren't great, but it was still making playoffs, or still were decent enough to be somewhat there. And you still, even if someone talks shit to you, you could go and back up on your titles. I don't use the 90s titles for the NBA because I wasn't around. I don't care about what happened in Chicago in 1990s. Obviously, I love it that there's there for fallback for other people, but I don't use it because I don't accept things that I haven't watched. I don't get how people can celebrate things they haven't watched. For example, I wasn't there in 2016 with the Cubs. I hadn't been to Chicago yet. I hadn't become a baseball fan yet. I didn't get baseball yet. But then when I go, I fell in love with the city, and now I'm obsessed with baseball. It's honestly top 3 sport for me. So I don't celebrate a 2016 title. It's awesome that I know what happened, but I didn't get to experience it. So I'm not going to sit there and say, you know what? I know what it feels like to win because my team won then. It's like, well, I don't, because I didn't watch it live. I can go back and watch it. I've watched Anthony Rizzo catching that ball from a Chris Bryant slip every single, nearly every day I nearly watch that shit, and I feel awesome, but I didn't watch it live. Anderson Lowe says, I'm not complaining. I just meant that a lot of fake fans left, to be honest, can't even fill up stadiums. That's sport everywhere, man. That's sport everywhere. By the way, guys, it is half time. If you are tuning in now, we just had a huge jump in viewers. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. But we're just waiting here for the second half, and we're kind of talking about whatever right now, to be honest with you. But also, everyone here who hasn't subscribed to BKR Clips yet, the second channel over there, BKR Clips, where all my clips from these streams go up, definitely go over there in the pinned comment. Cameron Lee says, I'm from New Zealand, but I hate the Vodafone Warriors. It makes all New Zealand sad. That's a cracker. I'm from New Zealand, but I don't go with the Warriors because it makes all of New Zealand sad. That's cracker. I love that. That's a brilliant. Actually, you know what? I could pin that comment if it wasn't for my clip channel being already up there. It makes all of New Zealand sad. That is unreal. That's a great comment there. That is a phenomenal comment. It's so spot on too, to be honest with you. But then again, as a Gold Coast fan, Gold Coast Titans always make us sad. So do the Suns. Sport says, will you stream the Motley versus Indigenous game? Oh, yes, I will be. Yes, you know me. But you buddy talking shit there. I'm going to be smacking that out no matter what. I can't wait to start getting to rugby league content. Like I said, guys, the reason why that clips channel is coming, because I want to put the clips from these streams onto my BKR clips, but I also, from 1st of February, won't be putting clips from the channel because I've got rugby league and AFL content coming back out, and rugby union. Six Nations starts up in about 2 weeks' time. We've got rugby league starting up in about a month and a half. Baseball content will probably start late February, and that'll be mixed in. But yeah, NRL AFL content's about to get smacked up some. Sport Reaction says, Lakers were always going to be good because they are a rich franchise. They're in a very rich area. They're in a team that will always have financials to back them up. They will always have someone there to say, you know what, LA's a big city. We're going to invest money. bring in the best players. The Lakers will always be successful. That's why Chicago will get better. That's why New York will get better. All these big cities will always have investors that will put money into the clubs to build them back up. It's just a fact. That's why I'm telling you right now, if you don't have an NBA team or you don't have a team in America yet, do not choose a small market franchise because more than likely you might never ever see your team win. Genuinely, you may never see your team win ever. You genuinely may never see it. Utah Jazz, this is probably their peak right now. Like, it's great and all. You might have a chance, but I can guarantee you, if you choose a small market team, you're in for a tough ride. Oscar Berg says, as a fan, but then again, if you feel accustomed to supporting the Sacramento Kings, then go for it. But I wouldn't. I wouldn't suggest it. Oscar Berg says, as a fan, we always say this year is our year, but well, everyone knows what happens. Well, yeah, everyone says that. Liverpool have always been known for that. By the way, 3 likes away from 60, guys. We've got 52 people here right now. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Still waiting here for the second up, but 3 likes away from 60. But yeah, like I guess everyone says it, but it's because you got to have some hope. If you don't have hope, there's no point watching the team. You know, it's no point enjoying it because in reality, it doesn't mean shit. If you don't believe in your team, if you don't back in your team to win even against all odds, then you're not a fan. You know, your team can be the shittest team that you've ever seen in your life, but you still have to back your team. And look at the Broncos, for example. The Broncos are shit house. They just came last. Look at Manchester United. Their whole club, their whole franchise is an absolute shit fest. You know, but they still back their team in. Anderson Lowe says the peak of the Jazz is Malone and Stockton. Exactly right. But that was in a time, right? That was in a time that there wasn't any of this, you know, big city franchise shit. There wasn't any of these clubs and franchises that were able to be just financially pole-drived to be successful and these super teams. You're not going to see a super team at Sacramento. You're not going to see a super team at... you could use them, I guess, maybe. You're not going to see a super team at, say... Atlanta. I don't think so. I don't think you could see it. You know, you need to... That's a flyover state. You know, those flyover states are going to be very difficult to create a super team. Even Utah. You know, you're not going to be able to get a super team there. Los Angeles, Chicago, San Francisco, Golden State, New York, you know, Philadelphia even, Washington. Philadelphia and Washington is still debatable as well. Texas and stuff like that. So... You know, it's an interesting conversation though. It is. You know, if you disagree with me, tell me. You know, if you disagree with me, tell me because it's not. I'm not speaking fact here. I'm speaking opinion. The BFG podcast says, okay, similar conversation to the previous one. Do you think that we will start to see some Bacon name NBA players coming to the NBL now that he's gaining more notoriety in the coming years? Well, we do NBL on this channel. Obviously, LaMelo really did help. Thaddeus Young, who's obviously, I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, so Thaddeus Young owns part of the Brisbane Bullets. Thaddeus Young, when he finished up his contract with Chicago Bulls, will more than likely go to the Brisbane Bullets. That's big. If those players come over, although Thaddeus Young's not exactly a star, he's a big-time player. You know, he does shit for the Bulls. He does. He grinds. So bringing him and players like that brings the notoriety. And yes, I do think the NBL will grow, but we still need to see a lot more support, and we need to see the league not making boneheaded dickhead decisions where they're giving Perth Wildcats a victory for absolutely... There's no way. They should take that away right now. I'm going to straight up say it. They 100% should be taking away that title because it's undeserved. If the league is going to make stupid decisions like that, we're going to be in a revolving door of no one trusting the people at the top. BFG podcast says apology for the order. No, that's right, mate. Sport Action says the reason KD and Kyrie went to the Nets was the traffic and they were bad. Was the traffic? Well, Brooklyn's basically in New York. I know, look, shush, if you're from New York and you take offense to that, I'm sorry, all right? But it's the truth. You know, Brooklyn is basically still a big city team. It's not the Knicks. I really would have loved to have seen the Knicks be... I can't wait for the Knicks to be successful, man. Oh, man, I want to be in New York that day. I want to be in New York the day they win the basketball. That'd be the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. Giants, not necessarily. Jets... The world will end. The world will end if the Jets won. But in the NBA, if the Knicks win if the Knicks win again, oh my God, that'd be the end of the world. That'd be the best day to be in New York in your life. Anderson Lowe says the smallest market that I've seen building a super team is probably the 16 Cavs. I wouldn't class it as super team though. Would you class it as super team? Would you class that as super team? I know Kyrie was there, LeBron was there, and Kevin Love was there, but would you class that as super team? You know, when we're talking super team, we're talking like Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green. You know, we're talking LeBron James, Anthony Davis. We're talking Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. Like, that's what we're talking. We're talking super team. Would you class that 16 team as a super team? Edison Lowe says the Next Stars program is a good step towards NBL increasing its audience. Well, I hope so, man. I'd love the NBL to grow. We stream every day. Well, not every day, but we stream 2-3 games a week on here. So, it's good stuff. I like the NBL, but it does need to improve in its quality. We're still waiting for the second half, guys. We've got 72 people here right now. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Sport Reaction says college sports is a scam. 100%. 100%. Those players deserve something. But then again, I also understand why the players aren't getting something. But the college basketball system is a money maker. That's a massive money maker. And they're getting rorted. Van Basten says, Primera live. Oggi si vedi questo tipo shepala perché? Huh? How about that one? I have no idea what you said, man. I'm sorry, but I appreciate your comment. Turner Friend says, GG, a wedge game on Sean's end. What's that? 45. So we've gone into the second half here, but my football, yet again, doesn't have a blimey, son. It doesn't have a blimey what they're doing. So I'm going to have to try and get up the stream from VIPbox.tv here. Give me 2 seconds here. Sport Reckon says that's why LaMelo and Hampton went to the NBL. 1 second here, guys. Just let me get this stream up over here because, bloody, the My Football is just bloody useless. I don't understand why they cancel the stream halfway through. Just let the play through. Just let it bloody play through, mate. You drunk or what? Let us just bloody watch the game, you know what I mean? All right, so second half is underway here, guys. Like I said, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're around here, but the second half is underway. I want to see a goal. I want to see a goal now. I want to see a goal right this damn second. Okay, let's turn this up. There we go. Anderson Lowe says, I never considered the Warriors a super team until KD came. Oh, forgot about KD. Jeez, how did I forget about KD? Until KD came as Draymond, Curry, and Clay are all developed by the team. It's still a super team. I don't care if it's developed by a team. It's still a super team. It was a developed super team then, mate. It was a developed super team then. Gee whiz. So 46 minutes gone here, guys. It is 0-0. Chancey for Adelaide. Chancey for Adelaide. No, unfortunately, that one's going to go a little bit too far here. Strain goes off for Lopez, by the way. Strain goes off for Lopez for Adelaide United. Whip it in. Chancey. Oh, my God. Saved by the keeper. My goodness me, that was awkward. Okay, my football has decided to work now. My football decided to work. Cameron Lee says, why the New York Jets in the New York Giants rotate in New Jersey? I have absolutely no idea what that comment means. But Primavera. How about that one? Traore with a yellow card here for Melbourne Victory. Let me know what your score predictions are, guys. Let me know at halftime. Well, it's just past halftime. What's your score prediction right now? Either moment says 8 second half goals in Geelong today. Yeah, I know, man. We stream every game, bro. We were streaming that game, and it was wild. So you go and have a look at that stream again. I'll probably put a clip out tomorrow of my reactions because that second half was honestly one of the wildest second halves I've seen in bloody A-League history. Roman says, personally, that was great. That looks like a middle finger, but I know you're pointing up. It looks like you're pointing the middle finger at me for no reason, but no, I understand that's a finger going up and pointing towards that comment about the 8 goals in Geelong today. I wish that was what the Geelong Cats would do, but unfortunately, they bloody struggle. Bloody struggle in the grand final. Bloody bastards. So Victory going to clear that one away. Xavier Brown says 2-1 Victory's way. Well, I don't know about that one, mate. I don't know about that one. It's a bit of a debatable one. Kurt Farrell says 1-0 Melbourne Blaze. Fair enough. Yeah, I could see a 1-0, but I can't see it being 2. I can't see Victory scoring 2 goals, but I've been proven wrong multiple times. Anderson Lowe says they share the same stadium. New York City, 2 crowds have a football stadium. Yeah, exactly right. Oh, is that what that comment was referring to? Sorry, I had absolutely no idea what that was about. Cameron Lee says, why the New York Jets to the New York Giants? Why are they located in New Jersey? Because New York City is one of the most densely populated cities in the world. Shush, Oscar. I didn't say that. Buddy, you caught me, mate. But I'm not saying it. I know that someone's going to pick it up later on, but I try not to get into the whole, what's your favorite sport thing. So, and that's not me saying baseball number 3, by the way. Oh, lady! Oh, save! Oh, my goodness me. What a save. Croker with an absolute cracker of a save. BFG podcast says Victor Oladipo is supposed to be coming to New Zealand for a charity game later in the year as he is a part owner of the New Zealand Breakers. Is he really? So could we see him play there for the time in the future? Yeah, 100%. 100%. It could be near future if, the Rockets are still absolutely dog shit for the time being. Either moment says Buffalo Bills are the true New York State team. The old Bills, they had a good season this year. Unfortunately, they didn't get through, but they had a good season, As a Detroit Lions fan, hopefully one day I can see my team win a playoff game for the first time in bloody history. So 5-1 in regards to saves in this game so far. Victory here on the back foot again, though. Adelaide United with the corner. Come on, guys. 2 likes away from 60. I know we can hit it right down 1 now. 2 likes away from 60. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. But here we go. Adelaide with a chance. Victory cleared away. Headed it back in here for Adelaide. Headed away. Headed back in here for Adelaide. Headed it away. And kicked away. There you go. Roman Muddy Aunt says, do I now? Lovely. Oh, nice. Cameron Lee says, do you think Manchester City could come to Australia because of Melbourne City? Well, they've been here before. I watched them live in 2015 down in Melbourne and on the Gold Coast when we won 1-0 over Melbourne City there at the Gold Coast? I think so. I can't remember who that was against. They're going to keep this ball out for a throw in here. Either moment says, bite those kneecaps, Lions fans. Hey. I'm not going to have this bullshit about the Detroit Lions. We suck enough, all right? And as a Bills fan, you should understand. You bloody bastard. Jimbo Rooster says Sydney Kings lead 39-35 NBL. Oh, good stuff. I didn't even realise the NBL was on right now, to be honest with you. BFG podcast says, was anyone else aware that he was the owner of the break? I didn't know. I know Thaddeus Young. I only heard it today that Thaddeus Young is a part owner of the Brisbane Bullets. But I didn't know that Victor Oladipo was a part owner of the New Zealand Breakers. Also, doesn't really make too much sense to me that he owns the New Zealand Breakers unless he's got part Kiwi in him. Because it's not, no offense to Kiwi fans, but it's a bit of an odd one to purchase, I guess. Either moment says, comment from you, coach, at press conference. What? Cameron Lee says, my team is really bad in Indianapolis Colts. You made the playoffs. Please shush about being really bad. My team, I've seen them make the playoffs twice and they lost both games. They haven't won a playoff game in my life. I'm 26 years old. I haven't seen them winning a game in the playoffs in my life. Don't talk to me about bad. Sport Reaction says, LaMelo Ball owns the Hawks. I think he wanted to part own. I don't know if he does. I think he wanted to part own the Hawks, but I don't think he does. So Robbie Cruz is going to come on here. First match since round 18 last season. I have a very love-hate relationship with Robbie Cruz. He grinds my gears, this man. He grinds my gears. He always has for the Socceroos. He grinds my gears, Mr. Robbie damn well Cruz. Doesn't know how to pass a damn well ball to save his life. Psychedelic says, Cam in Adelaide. Cam? Turner Friend says, Robbie Cruz on for... Okay. Either moment says, or any of these teams any good? Victory have some ground to make up. Victory aren't great. Adelaide obviously showed against Perth they're not great. I think that really the season is starting to open up a little bit more. Now Victory might be onside here. If he's onside, there's a chance. Robbie Cruz in behind here. Oh, but that's a terrible pass from Robbie Cruz because guess what? It's offside. Why so late? Why are you calling that so late? Anderson Lowe says, Thaddeus Young did just bought part ownership, so it's normal to hear the news today. Yeah, well, I didn't know it. I'm a Bulls fan. I didn't even know that until someone told me on the Bulls versus Hornets stream today. Lost Janice says, maybe Adelaide win. I thought Adelaide would win, but right now it's looking like a 0-0 or a 1-1, to be completely honest with you. Sport Reaction says, could any other sports overtake AFL and NRL in Australia? Football was on its way, but I don't think so, no. I think Australians love a good meaty, tackle, slam, strong. Oh, here we go, Mohamed Toure here. That was one right there. Mohamed Toure, goal, Mohamed Toure. Goal. Mohamed Toure scores the goal there for Adelaide United. And Adelaide fans go crazy. And there you go. It is 1-0 here. Adelaide United. Good stuff. That is a great strike there. He could have easily gone down bottom right-hand corner, but instead he puts it into the left-hand corner, and that was a really smart play there. Where's his man? We've got one of his best mates from the channel here. He usually comments. He was commenting the other day. One of Mohamed Toure's best mates is actually, he comments on this channel all the time. Where is he? I'm waiting for him. His name is Mohammed. He'll comment sometime. Mohammed will comment sometime on this chat. You'll see. Sport Reaction says it's embarrassing letting a random score. Mohamed Toure is a great player. What do you mean? So that's a brilliant shot there. That's a really brilliant shot there by Mohamed Toure. BFG Podcast says he is right. He is the owner of the Hawks. I thought he lost the bid. I thought he bid for it and he didn't. And he didn't get it. But you could be right. I don't really know, to be honest with you. But all I know is that I don't think it was easy. Anderson Lowe says, didn't he comment at the beginning of the stream? Yeah, he did. He did comment. But I'm waiting for him to come back because it was funny. The other day when we were doing the Adelaide United vs Perth Glory game, people were saying to him, like, why are you loving Mohamed Toure so much? Like, why don't you marry him? Like, why don't you hook up with him? Give him a kiss or something like that. And people were ripping into this Mohamed guy in the chat. There he is! Mohamed Motashami! Here he is! Mohamed Toure! Mohamed Toure! No, it was funny. The other day, people were saying, like, why are you so obsessed with him, Mohamed Motashami, you know? And then, obviously, at the end of the game, Mohamed Toure scored. It was on for all days. Mahari Atakora says, Vamos. You're saying Vamos. That was, by the way, Mohamed, that was a fantastic goal. Putting that into the bottom left-hand corner when he could easily have gone short sight and near side, but he didn't. And Mohamed Toure, yeah, very good goal there. As a young bloke, to know where to put that ball into the back of the net, it's quality. It really is. Adrian Coe says, legend. Buddy, there he is. Oh, chance here, Robbie Cruz. Will Cruz pass the ball? Oh, big chance. But guess what? No more chance because the keeper saves that one. The keeper saved that one, my friend. Anderson Lowe says, nice goal. It was a nice goal. It really was. Like, honestly, a lot of inexperienced players, especially someone who's only 16 years old, right? I would expect him to sky that, or I would expect him to just go and lace it. I would expect him to put his laces through that and just have an absolute crack and a half. But for him not to go and do that, for him to slow it down, cut out to the left-hand side and then cut it down to the bottom left corner, quality. So, 35 minutes to go here, guys. Only 10 minutes into the second half here. Braith Williams says, missed the goal. Any good? I've literally been speaking for the last 3 minutes about how good the goal was, Braith. How dare you try and ask me to do it again? Mohamed Toure with a fantastic goal. Malcolm says, Victory overrated, so many chances. Overrated? What do you mean? I've got Victory coming last or second last this year. What do you mean overrated? Victory looked terrible against the Brisbane Roar, and they haven't looked great in this game. I've got them dead set potentially coming worse than Newcastle Jets. I think the Jets are a better team than them. I think the Jets are a better team than Victory. Straight up. Sean says, what happened? No live. What do you mean? We're live. I'm here. Hello. I'm live. 56 minutes gone, and it is 1-0 Adelaide. Turner Friend says, Robbie Cruz isn't good enough for Socceroos, let alone Bridgetown. He's bloody spot on, mate. Anderson Lowe love his composure. Exactly right. You love his composure. It's just good of a young bloke to know what he's doing there. Cameron Lee says, no, he's from Africa. I'm not from Italy. You should do African accent, Mohamed Toure. No, I'm not going to be putting on an African accent for Mohamed Damwell Toure. Oscar Berg says, Victory did get ACL round 16. They did, but they're also shit. I don't care about them getting the ACL round 16. But I'm sorry, but they're currently down 1-0 against Adelaide, and they got beaten 3-1 by Brisbane Roar. Didn't we qualify for next year's ACL? Did the Brisbane Roar qualify for next year's ACL? I could be wrong, but tell me if I'm right, please. I think we did. Didn't we? But Victory here, that was actually a good shot, but it goes into the wall. But if it was a little bit higher, I think that was on target, and it was going bottom right-hand corner of the net. I swear Brisbane Roar made next year's ACL somehow. I can't remember. Exciting times. Can't wait to lose. Oscar Berg says Phoenix aren't allowed to play in it, so I think so. Yeah, Phoenix are a Oceania. We are Asia, obviously. Oh, here we go. Yeah, because New Zealand is classed as Oceania. They play in the week. We used to. Toure's away. Look at this from Mohamed Toure. Look at him go. He's a machine. He's a machine. Look at him go. It's unreal. Free kick. Give him a fresh corner anyway. Mohamed Toure, let's go, you bloody machine. You're a machine, son. New Zealand is classed as Oceania. So in regards to them qualifying for the AFC, they're not in Asia. If New Zealand wanted to go into the harder tournament, then be my guest. But New Zealand aren't making no World Cup in Asia. They are not beating your teams like your Iraqs and your Jordans and your Japans, Australia. I'm sorry, New Zealand aren't making the World Cup if they come into Asia. It's a difficult damn World Conference. So trust me, New Zealand, stay in Oceania for the love of God. All right, chance here. Adelaide, no, be cleared away there by the Melbourne Victory. And comes back here for Adelaide, comes back here, and Victory will clear that one. No, it's going to be free kick. Either moment says, imagine Toure at the next World Cup, he'll overtake Azani. Azani's an unlucky one, man. Azani's an unlucky one. He doesn't deserve the criticism he gets. The reason why Azani gets criticism is because he hasn't done well in the last 2 years. But people forget that he had a great debut for Celtic. And then after that debut, he got injured for a very long time. So he's going to come back to Australia now because he didn't get a real crack over there. Probably 2-3 years, and then he'll go back over somewhere else in Europe. I think he'll still be good. I just think the last 2 years has been very unlucky for him. Very, very damn well unlucky for him. Benji Wilson says, do you think Mariners will be... No, I'm not even reading the rest of that comment out. I'm just not even reading that rest of that comment out. Oscar Berg says, New Zealand are beating Australia. That is fact, Blaze. You don't have Chris Wood. All right, Mr. New Zealand who gets to play Fiji in the World Cup qualifiers. Fiji. I live in Fiji. I know what Fijian football's like. The fact that you guys are choosing to play in Oceania and not in Asia tells me everything I need to know, my friend. When was the last time New Zealand beat us, actually? Genuine question, actually. I'm not even bantering. When was the last time New Zealand beat us in football? And not a friendly. Actual, genuine question. And that's going to go over the sideline for a throw-in here for Adelaide. Other moment says, I tend to agree a return home might be the trick for Daniel. I just hope it's not with Melbourne City. But it will be. It will be. Winter 707 says, g'day, hello, champione. Not a good result for you guys today, the old Boston Celtics. Malcolm says, wouldn't read we got good now in New Zealand. Oh, please. Don't start. Don't start. Sport reactions, don't you damn well start. Now they're going to start talking about rugby. Look what you've done, right? Look what you've done. You don't say every sport because then they're going to bring up bloody All Blacks. Even though we weren't that bad against them the last time, you know? We weren't that bad. Actually, no, the last game we played against them, we win, didn't we? Didn't the Wallabies win the last game against the All Blacks? Yeah, you're only as good as your last game. Yeah, suck that one, All Blacks fans. You're only as good as your last game. All right, so Adelaide here with the ball down the left-hand wing. Chance here, Dakuli. Oh, just outside the box. He used the decoy. Oh, through ball. Brilliant through ball, but good defense there by Victory. Malcolm says, rugby cricket, yeah, we trash. At least in cricket, we got into the final. Well, we've won a World Cup more recently than you. I wouldn't be talking shit about cricket. I don't know if you remember this, but I was there for the game too, Australia versus New Zealand in the Cricket World Cup final back in 2015 in Melbourne. So, don't know how much it's talking shit. Oh, penalty. Oh, I thought he got taken down there. His foot's off. His boot is off here. His boot is off. How does the boot come off? BFG podcast says, I've created Adelaide's newest song, Muhammad is the greatest of all, is better than Ya. Oh, don't you dare start talking about Ya. Toure. Anderson Lowe says, New Zealand does have Stephen Adams for basketball though, but Australia else better. Well, we've got... who's this? Ben Simmons. Well, there you go. Psychedelic says, goal. Are you in front of me, are you? Are you in front of me right now? Because I haven't seen a goal just yet. Unless there's going to be a goal right now. If there's no goal, I'm going to have to time me out, man, because we time out people who say goal when there's no goal. I thought that was a penalty, by the way. Chance here, Victory. Can he whip it in? No, he cannot whip it in. Unfortunately, psychedelic, I'll give it to you. Because I know you're full of shit. And you're doing it as a troll until you realise what I do. But it's all good. I'll leave you for now. But don't do it again. Oscar Berg says, New Zealand for population compete with Australia in every sport. Every sport? Oh, really? We're not arguing this. We have this argument way too much. Don't even start. Because we all know it's just not the truth. We all know it doesn't even compare. I'm still waiting for an answer to my question, by the way. It's a genuine question. Oh, Victory here, chance. Oh, save. I'm still waiting for my genuine answer to my genuine question where I said, when was the last time New Zealand beat Australia in the football? I really just genuinely want to know. I know. By that merit, you start talking about India in regards to cricket and that we compare with them and they got a billion. It doesn't make sense. Don't worry. Ignore that comment. Malcolm says our population same size as Victoria. Shitnell's sake. See, this is what you've done, Sport Reaction. You see, this is what you've done, right? When you say Australia's better in every sport, even though half of it's true, you still get the bloody Kiwis talking, all right? Everybody, we love the Kiwis, all right? We do a lot of Kiwi stuff on the channel. 21st of September 1985. You shut your mouth when you're talking about bloody Australia versus New Zealand football in future, Kiwis. Don't even start if that's the truth. If that's the truth, you don't even damn well start. If 1985 is the last time the Kiwis have beaten Australia in the football, that is outrageous. That is, no, tell me that's not true. Someone please back that comment up, please. Someone Google it. Yeah, about 2 million Kiwis living here, though. That's fair. That's funny. But man, I truly hope for Kiwi's sake that 1985 is not the last time that the New Zealand football team has beaten the Australian Socceroos. Oscar Burke is now talking about 1981 when New Zealand apparently knocked out Australia. 1981, 13 years before I was even born, by the way, was the last time you could be getting apparently happy about it. Mohamed Touré's injured. No! Mohamed Mottashami! Your friend! Mohamed Touré's gone. No. Not this man. This is not the man you want to see gone. Mohamed Touré, he's been good in this game too, to be honest with you. Malcolm said, no, you guys generous on welfare for our fellow Kiwis. They are very bloody generous in Australia. They're generous for everyone. For everyone. July 14, 2002. 2002, eh? 18 years ago. Lovely. 18 years ago. What is that? No, 20. Yeah, this was 18 years ago, yeah. I was 8 years old. Hey, now we're talking. That's around the same time the Australian team last beat the All Blacks in the Bledisloe Cup. Now you know how we feel, All Blacks fans. Then again, we don't really care too much about soccer. We do when the World Cup's on. Oh, victory here. Chance. Save. Good save, actually, by Delianov. We care about the football when the World Cup's on, but most Australians don't care about football until then. Oscar Beck says, pretty funny. 1985, long time doing drinks for the All Whites. Are they called the All Whites? I thought that was the White Caps is the cricket team. White Caps. Morgan Legend says, that's 6 days before I was born. Gee whiz. I'm telling you. July 20th, 2002. Well, in your entire life, you have never seen the New Zealand football team beat the Australian Socceroos. Oh, man. You've also never seen the Australians win the Bledisloe Cup, so fair play to the Kiwis there. But Yangi will come on here for 2-rate. Yangi. This lad's a beast, trust me. He's a beats, not a beast. He's a beats. I'll trust you that he's a beats. By Dre? Or no? Oh, wait, Dre sold them, didn't he? It's not Beats by Dre anymore, is it? 3 likes away from 70, by the way, guys. 3 likes away from 70. Hit that thumbs up button. 3 likes away from 70. Also, subscribe if you're new around here. Walking Legend says, I've also never seen the Bulls win a finals. Buddy, mate, neither have I. The last time they won was like, I was 4 years old. I was 4 years old when they won a finals. Lockie Gow says, I still can't believe Mohamed Touré is 16, incredible talent. Oh, he is. 100%. His best mate's in the damn world chat right now, mate. Get into him. He's a great bloke. He was backing him in the other day, and he scored, and he's backing him in today, and guess what? He scored again. Anderson Lowe says, to be fair, they've only played around 5 more times after that. Doesn't matter. They still lost. All right, so you take that. You keep that one in the history books. So 1-0 here, Adelaide here, 23 minutes to go here, guys. Let me know what your final score prediction is. Do you think it's going to be 1-0? Do you think it's going to be 1-1? Or do you think Buddy Victory might sneak one home? Or do you think Adelaide might put it away a little bit further? Let me know in the chat. Cameron Lee says, have you seen Australia beat New Zealand and women's? Okay, no, I don't. What? Have I seen Australia beat New Zealand and women's? Okay, no, I don't think so. I haven't seen what your comment refers to rather than what your comment actually refers to. I don't know what you just said. Morgan Legend says, I've seen the Cubs win a World Series. Sadly, we're going to have to wait another 108 to see the next. You shut up. You shut up. Don't ever. I see it. You're going to get timed out the next time you say something as ludicrous as that. I'm going to time you out, son. How dare you? Adelaide United here with the ball. 22 minutes left here. We have better than Australia in women's soccer. What? I don't think so. Are you sure? I swear Australia's got a better football team than New Zealand. I could be wrong in regards to women's, but then again, I don't care about women's soccer. Like, I know I care about men's football, and I know you care about men's football. What you mean? Oscar Bax says, we're stooped very low if we are flexing about women's sport. That's a great comment. That's actually spot on. That's a save there, by the way. Benji Will says, we got Sam Kerr. Well, fair. But, like, I don't understand why women's sport's now coming into this. It's growing, don't get me wrong, but it's not the way here. Anderson Lowe says, the Bulls still better than 90% of the NBA teams. They're the team with the third most champions. Yes, but I don't claim it because I didn't watch it. I only claim what I watch. It's great to say Bulls have won this and that and for the city of Chicago, but I don't claim it as a personal thing for me because I didn't get to watch it. I just want to see us in the damn well playoffs, and I just want to see us compete again. I'll tell you what, actually, hold on one second. Adelaide here, 21 minutes to go here. Adelaide here with a chance, whips it in. That goes over the top here. Hold on one second. Adelaide here with the ball. Adelaide here with the ball. They're going to try and whip this baby in here. If they make it 2-0, it's game over. If they make it 2-0, it's game over. Adelaide are going to push forward here. They're going to push forward here, down the right-hand side. I'm about to tell you what I plan for the channel behind this, usually, when I'm back in Australia. Adelaide with the ball. Oh, look at that. It's a brilliant play there. Brilliant play. It's not going to happen. Nothing's too much going to happen from that, but it's still going to be Adelaide with the ball here. Chance to score. Oh, he's not going to be able to get it. Gets it off for Yangi. And Victory going to take it. After all that build-up, nothing happens. My plan for the channel when I'm back in Australia is to have a background of like all my teams that I support, and I'm going to have a light to switch on when they finally win. Oh, wait a second. Victory here. Chance here. Oh, calamity at the back, but a calamity of a touch from the Victory striker. Wow. That was pathetic. I'm going to have like Bulls, City, Cubs, Titans, Geelong and all that type of stuff, and I'll flick a light on when they finally win. So it will never go on until they finally win. And hopefully by the end of the channel, we've ticked off everything. But we do have a BKR Sport bucket list, if you guys didn't know. If you guys are new to the channel, you don't know anything about the BKR Sport bucket list, and you should probably go and check it out, because we've completed, I think, 2 of them. I was meant to do like 4 or 5 this year. Juric here, chance, Juric. Oh, what are you doing? No, goes in the side netting. If you don't know what the BKR Sport bucket list is, that's something that will happen on the channel. We were meant to do 4 or 5 of them this year, but obviously the virus protected that one. And so the Cubs are technically rebuilding now. Not that that is a bad thing though. Retooling is what I'd say. Retooling. If they were rebuilding, they would have got Chris Bryant away. They would have gotten Javi Baez away. They wouldn't have re-signed Javi Baez. They wouldn't have re-signed Chris Bryant. They wouldn't be re-signing Anthony Rizzo. They wouldn't be probably re-signing Wilson Contreras. They're retooling. They need to fix the pitching area though. We've only got Kyle Hendricks right now. We got that pitcher from San Diego, but Darvish wasn't going to win us a World Series. You know what I mean? So there was no point in having that massive contract. 19 minutes left here of the game, by the way, guys. 19 minutes left of the game. At the moment, says Australia hasn't played New Zealand since 5th of June 2011. We're in a trans-Tasman bubble now, so let's renew the rivalry. Yes, please. Yes, please. Obviously, guys, when Australia plays anybody in an international, I'll be streaming that one, obviously. Anderson Lowe says he's at the 100 Things video, the one you were talking about. Well, yeah, there's 10 videos, and I do 101 sporting events to complete before we die on BKR Sport, which we'll vlog. So, drinks break here in the second half, by the way. Drinks break in the second half. Only 20 minutes left here. Considering it's a drinks break, in reality, you should be stopping the timer. Like, I know it's football. I know you don't stop the timer in football, but you should be stopping the timer in football when it's a drinks break, because it doesn't make sense why you just allow the timer to keep going, to be honest with you. Oh, a good song in the background. Sport Rackham says, did you see New Zealand play Team USA Haka? I didn't. I don't really follow too much of the white cap. The what are they called? It's not white caps. White caps are cricket. What? White something. What is it? Oscar black. No, black caps is the white. Is it? What is it? The white something? All whites. Is it all whites? I'm not too sure. I don't know. Can someone let me know in the chat? Is it all whites? I know black caps or white caps. Black caps are cricket. Yeah. What's the New Zealand football team again? Is it all whites? Alrighty. So 17 minutes left here. All whites is football. Yeah, there we go. See, buddy, look at me. I'm spot on, mate. Oh, buddy, I'm basically a Kiwi over here. Basically Kiwi. I'm looking forward to Super Rugby Aotearoa. Can't wait for that one. No, I won't be doing W League streams. No, I will not be. So Victory here with the ball. 17 minutes to go here of the game, guys. 17 minutes. We're only one like away from 70. I know one of you haven't liked this stream. I know one of you haven't liked the stream. One more like away from 70. Hit it right now. So Victory here breaking away. And they're going to push through. They're going to push through here. Turn Friend says something. So 73 minutes gone here. 17 minutes to go. Come on in. Chance here for Victory. Whip it in, whip it in, whip it in, whip it in. No, Adelaide cleared that one away. They clear it away there. Victory going to whip it back in here. No, won't happen. And chance in here for Victory. 69th like. I love it, Ben Meyer. You're on top of it, son. You're on top of it. Oh, that was nearly an absolutely ripping screamer there. Absolutely ripping screamer, but it does miss out to the right. Daniel Kahn says, you think there's a chance of Victory scoring one? Well, they nearly scored one just then from an absolute screamer out to the left-hand side, but unfortunately, even though it popped out to him, he was able to put it too far to the right there, but it was a good shot. Very good shot. He put his foot right through it. But, look, I don't think so. I think this game probably finishes 1-0 or 2-0. I think Adelaide will win this game from here on out. I think it's not a done deal, but it's... For me, I can't see Adelaide conceding from here. I don't rate the Victory this year. I don't think they've been good in this game. I think they've been okay enough to warrant maybe a goal, but in reality, they haven't been unreal, you know. They haven't been that great. They've done their job. They've not been smacked. I guess they can take that with as somewhat of a win and somewhat as a positive, but in the same sense, you know, there's a long way to go for this team to be considered as a quality team in the A-League right now. They've had their time. Now it's time for them to, you know, sit back and probably let somebody else take their turn for the time being. So 15 minutes left here, guys. 15 minutes left of the game. 15 minutes left of the game here, and I think it's pretty much locked down. But, you know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You know, we all saw in the last game how crazy that got in the end, but I can't see this game happening like that. There we go. We hit our 70th like. Good stuff. So Victory with the ball outside the edge of the box, though. Here's a chance. Oh, this could be a goal. This could be a goal right here. Oh, Cam Sober passed it across goal. Wow. Ahmed says, Royas is a waste of space in Melbourne. He hasn't been great. Hasn't been great. Oh, good tackle by the Victory. No, it'll be a free kick here. Turner Friend says, Jamie McLaren was commentating on the Western Perth game, eh? Yeah, from sideline. He wasn't commentating, but he was a sideline commentator. So... but he wasn't really, but yes, technically. Cameron Lee says, do you think the the Wellington Phoenix should travel around the Pacific Islands to get more support? No one in Fiji is going to give a shit in reality. No one in Tonga is going to give a shit. No one in Samoa is going to give a shit. They all care about rugby. I'm in Fiji. I know what it's like over here. People don't care about rugby here. You know, like, yes, the Indian population supports football here, but really, it's not really that well supported. Oh, chance here for Adelaide here first. Adelaide here, chance. Yankee. No, Dukuli, sorry, and that's me, corner. No, you know what I mean? Like, no, it doesn't make sense to me. Wellington aren't going to... Unless you want the Indian population to support you in Fiji. Samoa has somewhat of a footballing audience, but they're all rugby, and so is Tonga. Rugby union in Samoa, rugby league in Tonga. Vanuatu, no, they'd be... I guess they have a football, but Vanuatu is like, what audience are you looking for? Like, why do you want Vanuatu? No offense to anyone from Vanuatu, but like... Thinking business-wise, it would make sense to have a Vanuatu and Vanuatian, I don't know, audience. But they whip it in here. Chance for Adelaide to seal it. No, comes away here for Victory. This guy honestly looks like a skinnier Moana. No, what's the guy's name? Not Moana, the guy, the Rock's character. The guy with the long hair. He looks like a less muscly bloke from Moana. Sport Rank says, will Cam Smith go for the Titans? He's coming, son. Get scared. Get scared. It's our time. It's our time, son. Cameron Lee, yes, I agree with that one. Sport Reaction. Storm should play a game in PNG because of Justin Olam. Anderson Lowe says, how about Tasmania? What about him? Cameron Lee says, do you think the Wellington Phoenix should go back to the South Island of New Zealand? No, I think Wellington Phoenix are just fine in Wellington. I think the Wellington Phoenix are just fine where they are. Alrighty, so 78 minutes gone here. 12 minutes to go here of the game. Victory here with the ball. They're going to kick it down. No, Adelaide United here going to have the ball. They're going to kick it down, and Victory are going to play this one out of the back. Xavier Brown says, didn't Rojas play in the Bundesliga? Did he? Jeez, that's a high league. He wouldn't have been for a good team, though. And Victory here, whip it in. Going to go straight to the keeper here. Right, straight to the keeper. Deflection favours Delianov. The kick favoured Delianov regardless. I think that was going straight to Delianov either way. Delianov hasn't had to do much today. Sport Access, have you been in New Zealand before? When I was like 1 or 2, but not when I've been old enough. I would love to go this year, but I have no idea how that'll go. I'd love to go for a Etaroa game with the Blues and Chiefs. Sorry, no, Blues and Crusaders. That'd be a good game, but I don't think so. Stuttgart's not a bad team, actually. Anderson Lowe says, do you think there should be an A-League team in Auckland and Tasmania? We've gone over this channel on the channel a lot of times. Actually, I'll direct you to one of my clips. Because one of the clips on this channel, the clips will go to that channel in the pinned comment as of 1st of February. But I'll direct you to one of my clips where we talked about A-League expansion and which teams I think are the next to go. Just to quickly, without giving any explanation, Tasmania, Canberra, Gold Coast, and there was a fourth team. I can't remember who the fourth team was. Wollongong. So Wollongong, Tasmania, Canberra, and Gold Coast, but Wollongong will never come in considering MacArthur got unfairly adjudicated to be in. Alrighty, so 10 minutes to go here, guys. It is just the 1-0 score. Victory could still sneak something here. Do I think it will happen? No, but it could happen. Anything can happen. Oscar versus Cameron, they were never there. Always been from Wellington. You are waffling. I thought that too. I was like, wait a second. They're fine where they are. Like, Victory here, chance. It's actually a good chance here. Robbie Cruz, he whips it in because he's an absolute tosspot and does nothing with it because he's an absolute tosspot. Robbie Cruz is a waste of space. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Robbie Cruz is a waste of space. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I can say that because I'm a Socceroos fan and he is a waste of space. Victory here with a chance. Oh, my goodness me. So that's going to be a throw-in here for... Oh, wow. No, throw-in here for Victory, not Adelaide. No, sorry, Adelaide, not Victory. Alrighty. So 10 minutes left here, guys. Gee whiz. I think Adelaide are comfortably in the lead here, but... I think they're comfortably in the lead, but in the same sense, it is only a 1-goal lead. So it's not really necessarily that comfortable. It can never be that comfortable if it's only a one-goal lead. Victory here are pushing, though. They are starting to push slowly, but they're just not really doing too much here. And down the right-hand side here, chance here, Victory, but it's Cruz. He's going to go down because he's a dodgy man. And guess what? Dodgy man go down, dodgy man do bad. Dodgy Cruz. Robbie Cruz is a waste of space. Dun, 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 dun. Robbie Cruz here. So Adelaide here, break away off the Robbie Cruz mistake. Free kick, Adelaide should be a yellow card for breaking away the play. Is a yellow card. Oh, bit of fight, push and shove here. Hey, bit of punch. Bit of slappy slap. Hey, it's kicking off here. Let's go. Someone throw a punch. Bring back the beef. Turner Friend says, hey, I'm going to the beach. Gee whiz, this will be raucous. It'll be raucous, mate. Xavier Brown says, who's been your player of the game so far? Mohamed Toure, even though he went off injured. Mohamed Toure has been my player of the game so far, even though he went off injured. Can we at least support the Chicago Fire? Like, yes, but no. Like, yes, they would be my team in the MLS, but no, I don't. But yes, I would class them as my team in the MLS. I have been to a Chicago Fire game. It was an awesome experience. I loved going to the MLS. It was a nice cold day. I vlogged it. It's on the channel. I vlogged it. Nice, cold, refreshing day in Chicago. Beautiful day. They did lose to Seattle, but it was a good game too. 3-2, I think it was, or 4-2. Something like that. Daniel Kahn says Adelaide scored. Well, yeah, they scored in the first half, mate. They scored in the first... No, not the first half. They scored at the 55th minute, ages ago. Robbie Cruz with the yellow card. Yeah, give it to him, the waste of space. Alrighty, so Adelaide here. Get the ball on the right-hand side. Here we go. Chance here for Adelaide. Whip it in. Corner coming up. Corner coming up. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Adelaide corner. Coming up right now. Daniel Kahn says message for track. Oh, okay. What's going on there? Jimbo Roos says go Sydney FC. Go. Well, no, you guys start. All right. So 7 minutes to go here of the game. 1-0 Adelaide, but they got a chance here to get a corner in and whip it in. No one's been good from set pieces, though, to be honest with you. And short ball here. Adelaide here on the edge of the box. Whips it across. This is a really nice set piece, to be honest with you. Yangi now with the ball, and he's wasted that. And that was completely wasted, to be honest with you. Now Adelaide back over the top. He could be offside, though, to be honest with you. Could be offside here, Urich. No, he's going to be in. I don't know about that being free kick. Oh, it'll be offside. It will be offside. Will be offside. So 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes left. Nothing too much going on right now besides Adelaide just trying to hold our possession. Nyangabiri will become two really long player names are coming on here. Nyangabiri and Constantopoulos. Nyangabiri and Constantopoulos will be coming on here for Adelaide United. Halloran will be coming out here. Ben Halloran hasn't done too much today, in my opinion. Hasn't really had too much of an impact, but in the same sense, they're up 1-0. Any player was on the field. Be happy about it. Oscar Bakes, what do you think about the Mariners now, Blaze? I think the same thing. I think that, look, they've impressed me a little bit more after last night, but Sydney FC haven't been great this year. You know what I mean? Like, Kaledi will come off for Nyangabiri, by the way. I think that Mariners looked clean last night. They looked nice in their possession. They looked that was their best game of the season so far. Much better than their 3 games earlier against the Newcastle Jets, against MacArthur, and against who was the other team they played? MacArthur, Jets, and there was somebody else they played. But the point of the matter is that I didn't rate them at all in any of those games. Oh, Wanderers, they lost 1-0. I didn't rate them at all. And last night was clean. It was nice. You'll take it. But in the same sense, still some troubles. But Sydney FC looks so dead shit average this year. They look dead shit average this year. They look dead shit average. So, like, for me, that's a bullshit free kick. He's given a free kick there really late just because they're going to break away there. Wow, people are arguing about Brazil versus Argentina in an A-League stream on the oh, here we go. Chance here. Cruz. Oh, handball. No, be offside. Offside. Robbie Cruz is a waste of space. Robbie Cruz is a waste of space. Robbie Cruz, waste of space. 5 minutes to go here. Can release MacArthur versus Western United will be a good match. Not really. MacArthur are dog shit. MacArthur are shit house. MacArthur are pretty average. Like, I don't nearly necessarily believe they'll make the playoffs this year if they can't fix their attack. Sport is Brazil are an overrated international team. No. Yes and no. Yes and no. More no than yes, but yes and no. So 86 minutes gone here. Victory here with the ball around the halfway point, and that's going to be Adelaide now with the ball. It's going to be 4 minutes left here, guys. 4 minutes left. Turner Francis and MacArthur aren't shit. Yeah, they are. They're not great, mate. They're not great. They're not great. Can we stop talking about Brazil in an A-League stream? Mate, we were just talking about NBA before. Why are we not allowed to talk about Brazil's international soccer team in an A-League stream when we're just talking about the NBA? NBA's basketball in America. So 3.5 minutes to go. The only reason I brought that up as well was actually because we'll see versus Raw. I think Raw have been good, but in the same sense, we don't have the strikers. We could easily draw that game 0-0 or 1-1. But, like, do you actually think MacArthur looked good after the start of the season? Like, they deserved the draw against Newcastle. Newcastle were very good against them, but then again, so did the Raw. They looked pretty okay against the Wanderers, but that was the first game of the season. They looked shithouse against the Mariners, and they looked shithouse against who was the other team they played? Who did they play? Was the other team Melbourne City? No. Who was the other team they played? I can't even remember. Midfield's quite strong. Midfield's strong and defense is strong, but your attack is horrific. The MacArthur attack is absolutely horrific. Derbyshire has not done a single thing. He scored 1 goal. Phoenix. Yeah, that's right, and Phoenix. And that was a robbery. That should have been 100% a loss, but they got a robbery of a point out of that because that was not a red card. And Wellington were up 1-0 until that red card, and then that red card gave MacArthur a free goal. So, no, that game was completely undeserved, and they also deserved the draw against Newcastle. So, you take away 1 point, and you also take away 2 points. So, they got the 1 point there. You take away 2 points from their score right now, and they're on 5 points. So, not that great. Either moment says, too early to tell. Let teams get a couple of months into them and see the difference. I want to see 5 games from each team before I make a real... Like, this is what I say at the beginning. Like, oh, but another biff here. Biff. I want to see 5 games from each team first. But the thing is that as a commentator like myself, people always ask me questions, so I have to give my opinion of what I've seen so far from the season. So I can only tell people what I've seen, right? So I've seen Victory in 2 games now, I think they're coming last. I've seen Newcastle Jets in 4 games now, they've lost all games, I think they're coming second last. But that could easily change next week. I could easily change my opinion next week. People commenting and also people outside, they have the luxury of having opinions without saying them, so no one sees them, and then when it gets proven wrong, the week later, no one knows that they said this. But with me, because I'm streaming every game, I have to give my opinion every game. So a week later, my opinion can change completely. Completely change. People forget that. So yeah, my opinion's going to change every week, every day. Every day. I'm still the same opinion of Mariners even after last night, but they impressed me a little bit more last night than they have previously. Alrighty, so chance here for Victory on target, but it will go out for a goal kick. It's going to be a goal kick here. So why are soccer players trying to fight there like 5'6"? Yeah, so is Conor McGregor. So is Conor McGregor. He's tiny, man. That was off the back heel off. Guess who? Robbie Cruz is a waste of space. Robbie Cruz is a waste of space. Robbie Cruz is a waste of space. He's a waste of space. And Victory here with the ball. Chance here to break away. No. Be Adelaide United here with the ball. No. Victory return it. Adelaide United boot it away. Back and forth. It's like that Simpsons episode where they're like, and back, and back, and back, and back. So 5 minutes extra time here, guys. 5 minutes extra time. Here we go. By the way, this has actually reminded me, and now that I have a YouTube channel where I'm actually speaking about it, I can actually say it. For James Rodriguez to get that 2014 goal of the tournament in the World Cup is bullshit. Tim Cahill scored the best goal of that World Cup, and I don't want to hear it. Tim Cahill's goal against the Netherlands was one of the greatest goals I've seen in the World Cup, and he didn't get the credit for it because he's from Australia, while James Rodriguez from Colombia got the hype goal. It was a good goal, but it wasn't Tim Cahill against the Netherlands goal. Victory here with a chance on the right-hand side. He's going to whip it in. Save. Easy save. Easy save here. Easy save. So Adelaide United here with the ball. Slow it down. Only 4 minutes left here of added time. Don't forget, guys, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button and also smash the thumbs up. Away to Brisbane next Saturday for Adelaide. Interesting game there for Adelaide United. I think that our defence could hold them down pretty well. And that's going to be Victory with the ball. It will be a Victory free kick here. Suarez is Australia a dark horse for the World Cup. Australia are a dark horse to, make the round of 16. But I ain't no dark horse of... Benji Wilson, Perth did not win. Perth lost 5-4. Perth lost 5-4 to West United in that game. Perth did not win. So 3.5 minutes left here. 3.5 minutes left. Can Victory get a sneaky one late on to tie this one up? Free kick here, Adelaide. Ignatius Cambrero says we lost. So Jessica, if you missed the game, you missed out on a ripper game. Like, you missed out on a raucously good game. That was a fantastic damn well game in that one. I actually don't know why. Ignatius, every single one of your comments gets hidden and I have to accept it to be shown. I don't know why. No Victory shouldn't be getting hidden there. Anderson Lowe says maybe the Basketball World Cup but not football. Could be sneaky. Alright, so Adelaide here with a free kick. They're going to whip it in here. Chance for a goal here. Seal it up. No, Victory get it away easily there. Oh, chance here for Adelaide. No, come away here down the right-hand side. If you want to start talking rugby, I think the Wallabies are a sneaky chance at the Rugby World Cup, but no one will listen to me because they don't see anything past what they're watching right now. They don't see the improvement. Oh, Adelaide with a chance here. I think that was off his hand, though. That should have been a free kick there to Victory, but it will be. Will be a free kick here to Victory. Benji Wilson says, people forget the 2 World Cups ago Australia did well. People don't forget that, and also it wasn't 2 World Cups ago, it was 4 World Cups ago. 2018, 2014, 2010, 2006 was the last time we were the good World Cup team. 2 World Cups ago, we lost 4-0 to Germany, mate. No, we lost 4-0 to Germany, mate, in the group stage. The last time we were good in the World Cup was 2006, when we got robbed by Italy. The bloody bastards. The bastards. A minute and a half left here. I guess we were okay that year in 2014, but not really. Not really. We never really had a chance there. I love how there's like 4 people wearing Arsenal kits inside the Adelaide United home end. There's literally like 4 people wearing Arsenal kits. Like, it's like you can afford an Arsenal kit, but you can't afford an Adelaide kit. Like, come on, man. Absolutely incorrect sport reactions, and there's no way you should be talking about that. It's so misinformed. It's not funny. So misinformed. All right, so 1 minute to go here of added time. Benji was this one Man U kid I saw, yeah, but he's a wanker, so I don't mention him. So 40 seconds left here. Victory need to push forward quickly here. Victory have got 40 seconds here to score a goal late on. It's not been the most exciting of games, but Adelaide have done the job. Comes down here for Victory. They got a chance here. Oh my God, they got a chance. Robbie Cruz. Cruz whips it in. No, headed away there by Adelaide. It'll be a throw-in. They've got 25 seconds left here. There's always a chance here. Victory, 20 seconds left. Victory, 20 seconds left. Can they sneak something? Chance here. Whip it in. Whip it in. They need to go right now. Oh, Robbie Cruz. Here's a waste of. Oh, wow. Oh, he's so bad. Robbie Cruz is so bad. Oh, it's game over. Robbie Cruz, well done, dickhead. All right, so that's game over there, guys. Victory have started off 0-2. Adelaide get a good win there, and that is their second win of the season. So they've played 4 games now. They beat Melbourne City 2-0. They beat Melbourne Victory 1-0. They drew 0-0 with Western United, and also they lost to Perth Glory 5-3 the other day. Good result there for Adelaide. They'll take it. Obviously, guys, tomorrow we've got 3 streams. We've got the Chicago Bulls going up against the Lakers. We've got Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier, and also we got Newcastle Jets going up against Wellington Phoenix, which should be an interesting one over there. So if you haven't subscribed yet, obviously go and subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget also the clip channel over there, the blue comment at the top, to click on that and subscribe to that clip channel, because that's where all the clips will be coming as of the 1st of February. Well done to Adelaide. I think they had a good result there. But now we move on to tomorrow to see a couple more teams play. But I'm going to jump off. Appreciate you as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.